we're live. Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Step Into the Portal. We are here today. I am Brandt.
I'm Larry.
I'm Matt.
I'm Mike.
And Mike's showing just his hand here. We're playing Altar Quest from Blacklist Games. We're a little bit before our time because we've got a 3-player game going here. We want to make sure that we get this in, so we're starting a little bit early, go over some of the things of the game and whatnot. So Altar Quest is a game from the Sadler Brothers, and it's published by Blacklist Games, and it's inspired by Hero Quest. So I think without further ado, we're just going to go down to the table and start playing. So this is a cooperative game. You can see our board here, and it comes with various like scenarios and things. It's modular. So you've got a different altar, you've got a different villain, so they're going to be fighting against. I'm actually going to run the villain and the enemies here. But we've got Bulks is going to be the main villain here, the giant frogs. They're frogs, not frogs.
I'm playing Quella. She looks to be some kind of sorceress with eagle talon hands.
There you go.
Oh, well, we can see her.
Perfect. Matt, who are you playing?
I'm playing, well, it's either Van Geyser or Van Geezer. I can't tell.
But he's a horseman.
He's a horse bounty hunter.
Nice.
Like he's a humanoid horse who's a bounty hunter. He's not a bounty hunter who hunts for horses.
Wouldn't that be a horse hunter?
That's true.
And Mike, who you got?
I have Gwendol.
Nice. And she's got a cat that she can summon, right?
I
A
think
cat
she
familiar.
just summons it.
Perfect. Nice.
The cat has a very interesting tail. I just don't understand why.
Show the cat mini.
The cat mini has...
No.
It's just a very large tail that then crookeds and
I think it's supposed to be a panther.
All right. So, so the game comes with a whole bunch of miniatures. It comes with this. You've got this altar. So the quests tend to revolve around these altars. The players are trying to find these altars, and there's all sorts of miniatures that come out for the various
And not to
rooms.
interrupt, but when you say lots of miniatures, I think you're understating.
Okay.
A lot
A
of...
bajillion miniatures.
well-
No, like,
Buffalo.
well, when the table's set up, which they can't see, I thought this was the game, which was a lot of miniatures. And then in the corner, what we're not using is like 5 times what's there. So
Yeah.
it's a value. I mean, it's a significant amount of miniatures for the money.
Yep. So then they're going to be playing. They're going to have these minions of the frogs, and there's a whole bunch of different ones. I've got the Kickstarter like stretch goal, which is a box bigger than the regular box. So the base box I think comes with 3 of these minion decks, 4 quest decks, and 3 of the villains, and then I think 4 heroes are in the box. So there's plenty in that main box, but then you add the stretch goals, and we know how that goes with Kickstarter these days. So there's that. So let me read a little bit. I've already taught them how to play, so they'll just get playing, and then I will teach more as we go along. I think it'll be the easiest way. The wetlands that poison the southern borders of Eridika are home to the unsavory tribes of frogs. While most of these tribes are constant nuisances to local civilized folk, the bloated warlord Bulks leads the worst of the worst. His sheer size garners respect and fear among the frogs, and his greed is exactly what the common frogs seek in leadership. However, Bulks' reputation has grown mostly due to his unnatural ability to control the worst of his bodily fluids. Any living being near Bulks will feel his repulsive presence like a plague. So the heroes will each take a turn, and then we'll trigger all these. I've got them in order for people over here, and I'm going to run that. And then this is going to be the quest. This is what they're trying to do, the search. Since their appearance, the altars have attracted more than just power-hungry schemers and vile monsters. Legendary artifacts that have remained hidden from the world for centuries are also drawn toward the magic that emanates from the altars. It's a common belief that all relics and enchanted weapons were originally empowered by the hidden altars. You cannot leave these items to be found by evil forces. All right? So I set up the deck. The altar is somewhere in the last 3 cards here. And then I flip this over. So what you're trying to do is get quest tokens on here equal to the number of players. So once there's 3 on here, because I am not playing, then you have found the artifact and you win the game. Sorry, you also have to return to the stairs. So in order to do that, you need to get clue cards, which are in the deck over there. You moving the stairs to the center now? Yeah. All right. Yeah, so basically, basically this is going to make you draw more cards or take damage for each clue card that you have, so you want to do that faster. And then in addition, we have these threat tokens from the Frox. Hailing from the swamp island of Graced, the various Frox clans have a long history of infighting. These frog-like creatures are bred into violence and seek only to wreck and ruin. So you're going to put threat tokens on here, and the threat tokens, each time a character with threat tokens would heal damage, they instead discard one threat token for each damage that would be healed. So it's poison damage. So that's what's going to happen. You're not going to put them on here, you're going to put them on you. I apologize. So what are they going to do in a round? They're each going to take a turn. In a turn, they get 3 actions. Do you have your little tokens? They get 3 actions, and the actions are move, in which case they can move 3 spaces. Movement in this game can be diagonal, and they can open a door. When they open a door, we're going to draw a feature, a quest card, and a minion, and I'll show you that for each player. Sorry, a minion for each player, but not the others. They can do these cards, so they all have cards in front of them. I know it's harder for you to see, but they've got a whole bunch of cards. We wanted to zoom in on the board. But they've got these player cards that they can play. And they can draw more cards from the deck. They can rest. They can gain focus, which focus is probably my favorite part of this game because the way you roll these dice is really neat. So when somebody goes to roll the dice, we'll talk through that.
A lot of successes. Like
I got a lot. So this would be an exploding die. I get to roll that again. And then this one would give me a success and an ability to either spend a focus token for another one or to gain a focus token, which is really neat. So that's basically what's going to happen. Once they take their turn, they flip this over. Once everybody has, they're going to do the threats in front of them. The villain's going to take their turn, draw a villain card. Once the villain deck runs out, the villain will spawn, and bulks will come onto the board. And then they'll do the quest turn, which is basically where they can try to gather those clues.
So we don't have to
win the
kill
game.
bulks. We literally just have to get 3 tokens on that card.
You got it. You don't have to kill the... He's more to get in your way.
I mean, I want to kill him.
Got it.
But fair.
So who's going first?
I will.
So the only thing I'll ask is if you exhaust a card, just put it up on the board in front of you so we can show kind of what we're doing because we don't have view of the card.
So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to move into a room and get this party started. Which room would you guys prefer me move into, here or here?
Do you want to just go in a loop?
Yeah, I mean, so I'll go here and then we'll just work our way around because we're not 3 from that. Here, at least 1, 2, 3 gets us in.
Did somebody take the rule book?
Nope.
Okay.
Never even seen it.
Oh.
We need a door, Brain, because we just went through a door.
All right. So we're going to put a door here. So then what we're going to do is we're going to draw a feature card, we're going to draw a quest card, and each person is going to get a threat card. All right? I did explain these altar dice too, so these are really cool. They can use these. Their various cards and abilities will spend the altar dice, like this bulks card here will spend the water drop, and then it gets re-rolled, so these are available as kind of resources. All right, so the feature in this room is a set of crates. So the set of crates will go right here on these arrows. So that's going to be in play, and I'm going to put that over in the quest area. This is going to get large. I'm going to keep this one out of here. Okay, then the search says, makeshift vault. The enemy's vault lies ahead. Motivation surges through you, knowing that answers must be at hand. What you seek is valuable, and here is what valuables look to be kept. Here is where valuables look to be kept, sorry. Now it's just a matter of finding out just what exactly the enemy values. So attach this card to the room's features, then each hero who does not control a clue token may move 3 spaces. So you can all move 3 spaces.
Can we be on
Right
the
now?
same space?
You cannot be on the same space.
So if we want to get next to this, we could right now. 1, 2, 3. I'll put myself there.
Yep. And a hero adjacent to the attached feature may draw a card from the clue deck. And if you take control of a clue, discard this card.
So I'm thinking if I move into that room, then we can have the doors open to both rooms.
Yep.
Because you're standing in the spot near the door, so I wouldn't get the full 3 movement.
Yeah, you would, because you're back.
Oh, it's not one big spot. Okay, I see it now.
Sure. Yeah, I was a little confused when it said you can open 1 door per act phase.
My concern is if you spawn more minions.
So what is our...
Like
So
this
the
is a
quest
game
for
where it takes
this
slow but steady.
feature is what now?
It's just be adjacent to it during the quest phase, and you can draw a clue card.
Awesome. So I'm adjacent to it.
Awesome. We're not in the quest phase, so everybody
Right.
takes their turn.
No. But so I'm
Yep.
in there, but now I get to see the monsters.
Yep, so everybody gets a card. So you're going to get...
A Frox
A frog.
Bogmancer.
What color? Blue?
Sure, if you say so.
All right, so these minions spawn. Each room has a kind of hole in the ground. So that's where that minion is going to spawn. So he's there. So he's got 0 defense, 5 health. He can move 4, and he attacks at range 6. So he's like a shaman kind of thing. And then it just tells you how he attacks here. So that's going to be in Larry's threat area. And then, Mike, did I give you a card?
Nope.
So Mike is getting...
It looks like a red
Muck
something.
Slinger.
Is that the one with the 2...
Blowpipe, looks like.
Yeah. And he's
So
red.
if we were playing something other than Frox, we'd have different little minions.
Yep, exactly. So all these minions are for them. And then that's going to be in
Somehow-
your area.
Somehow, making these characters get switched.
And you got another one. Another Muck Slinger? Is that what they're
Blue Muckslinger.
called? All right. So there are these enemies.
Now they don't activate right now?
He's in this
They don't
room, though.
activate till...
Wouldn't he be
I didn't
over
quite
here?
make it, so...
no, he spawns in this room because this is the room we opened. It's not the
Okay.
person who draws the card. It's the room that was opened. All right, it is still your turn. I believe you have one more movement point left as well.
Oh, so that is something you can interrupt movement on this.
Opening a door lets you interrupt movement.
Okay.
I think this card would.
No, I moved 3 to get through the door. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you move 3 to get through the door. Okay.
So now I want to fight those guys.
So that's your first action.
Yep, that's my first. I want to fight those guys.
Okay. So you're either going to
Well,
need to
first
play a
things
card
first.
that has range.
Is that blocking my line of sight,
Nope.
that thing? So is any of those within 4 of me? No.
Yes.
The
Because
red
you
one.
diagonal works.
But not all of them.
They all are. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all within range 4 of you.
All right, so I am going to... Is this an action to exhaust this?
No.
I'm going to exhaust this. Reroll that. Looks
Oh, the
like
fire?
fire symbol.
Okay.
And now I'm going to deal 1 damage to each enemy within range.
All right.
And that was on my Quella card.
So 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage. So they don't resist any damage when it's dealt.
So that doesn't count on this
Right.
one.
Only when it's inflicted.
So then this just says action attack. So I can't normally attack without an action, I assume. So my Harpy Talon weapon is action attack, but it's within 1.
Right, within 1.
But I can exhaust it to move up to 2 spaces, but then that means I can't attack with it. Fair point.
Yeah.
All right, so I am going to exhaust this using that purple thing to change another altar dice to a symbol of my choice. I'm going to change one of those blue drops to a fire. Okay. Then I'm going to, for my second action, I'm going to do a Searing Blast. It's range 5. It says during this attack, reduce the target's defense by 1. And it has a fire symbol, which I just created. Deal 1 damage to each enemy within range.
Oh, nice.
So each enemy within range is going to take 1.
Yep, so that happens after you do the attack. They have to
Okay.
go in order.
So let's attack the Bogmancer. Wait, does anyone have armor on them?
They both do.
These
All right,
two.
so I'll attack one of those guys because they have armor, being this reduces the armor by 1.
Okay.
Defense by 1. So I'll attack the one in front of Matt.
All right, so this one's
The
being
blue.
attacked. So then it's going to be your... I'm sorry, I don't know the names of these abilities, but your
Yes.
brown moon.
So you have
Over
3
time.
of these.
Wait, does each one next to it takes 1 from the target?
It's just deal 1 damage to each enemy within range 5 of.
So I'm going to do 1
okay.
damage to all of them.
Yep. So the way these dice work, Larry rolled 2 successes and an exploding success. So that's 3 successes. That one gets rolled again. 4 successes. So he made life easy. So he did 4 damage. Ignore 1 armor. Does that kill yours?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So this guy, it's a blue one. This guy is dead.
And then the other 2 take a damage.
And the other ones each take a damage. I'm sorry. You can either pass me damage tokens.
Does it say inflict or deal a damage?
It's just deal a damage. One goes here. One goes there. And I think you have one more action.
I do.
Or feats action? Really quick.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. A feat is not an action. You can play a feat at any time.
All right, I'm going to do
They're
Reclaim
also
Knowledge
reactions.
as a feat. I'm going to test my whatever this symbol
And I'm going to
is.
look up the names of all those. Oh, they just say attributes.
So
Is it on the
2
back?
successes, which isn't enough.
One explodes, Larry.
Oh, is one an exploding?
Yeah. One.
Oh, nice. 3 successes, which is enough, but also 3 focus.
Right. So what happened is Larry rolled these, which appear on these. You can either spend a focus to make another success, or for each one you don't spend, you gain one, which I really, really like that system.
And then, if passed, either return 1 spell, which I will, so I won't do the other part, from your discard pile to your hand. So now, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to cast this spell again, this time on Mike's guy, so his armor won't count.
That wasn't an action to return it?
No, because it was a feat.
The feats are not action.
No. Okay.
So I'm going to shoot at Mike's dude. They can worry about killing my guy. 3 damage to him, plus a fire symbol will be a 4th
Oh,
at the
no,
end.
we never re-rolled this, right?
All right, so go ahead and re-roll that.
No
Because
fire.
I won't have a fire.
But you
So
killed
this one's dead, and yours still has, and yours just doesn't take the extra damage.
Yep, and I did roll another one of these focus, so I'll take this. Okay, so far, my first impression is 3 actions didn't sound like a lot, but I was able to do a lot.
Yeah, the feat was very good. All right, who's going next? You had a question, sorry.
Can you move through people?
Yep.
Okay.
Just not enemies.
Gotcha.
When do you got to go?
So I just go clockwise.
Sure.
What room are we going into next, by the way? Because I'm going to... The exhausting isn't an action, correct?
Correct.
So I'm just going to move 2. I just don't know which 2 I want to move. Where are we going to go next?
Imagine.
They were talking about going
This
clockwise, so either here or here.
All right, so then I'll exhaust to move 2. 1, 2. I'm
So
still
what die?
that green.
The wave.
Yep.
Howdy, everybody. If you're watching now, go ahead and comment. Tell us if you've seen Alter Quest or what you know about this. If not, then you can comment down below if you're watching
sorry,
later.
just for those at home, at the end of my turn, I draw a card, then I flip this card over.
Supply token for defeating an enemy. I didn't even know about that.
Wow, where's my supply tokens? I defeated 2.
Go ahead, you take 2.
I'm going to move to here. And then exhaust. Spending this brandt to put
That is correct. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
him here around.
That tail gets
Oh,
in the
nice.
way.
Brian's on here.
Hi, Brian.
He joined our channel. Not Brian from our store.
No, I assume it was a different
Brian
Brian.
Lenz. He runs Grand Con out in Michigan, I believe. And we sat with him at the Heavy Cardboard meetup at Gen Con. Brian was with us hanging out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is that the one I went to? Was that the one we were at dinner with Edward?
Yep.
Ah, cool.
Yep. All right, sorry, Mike. I apologize.
He summoned
exhaust
his enormously
cat, yep.
large cat.
Large-tailed cat.
And then, is that just a generic action?
You spend.
The fire
to get an attack.
to attack?
I guess so. I imagine it's an action. I don't know. That one's maybe after you use the cat.
Yeah, it says card action. Resolve an action listed on a card you control.
Yeah, it just doesn't say action. So I'm sorry. I just have never played the cat, so I don't know how it works. So you'd have to read the card to tell me if you think you can just attack anytime you spend fire. Because it doesn't say exhaust. I don't know if
Where
you could
would I
spend
know?
10 fire tokens.
I would assume it's a card action.
Yeah, I guess you could do it anytime. I guess that cat can attack anytime.
Can I have 2 dice?
But you got to spend fire.
Yep. Then I will attack.
1, 2, no focus, so you gain a focus. And that's 2 damage to Larry's. One thing I am sad about, the game has no 3s. It has 1s and 5s, and 3s would be super helpful in a game like this.
I feel like 2s would be nice.
Then for my last action, I will just hit it with my staff.
Are you adjacent?
It's 2.
Ah, the long staff.
Well, it's got to match his long tail.
That's exploding, but it doesn't matter.
No, it does, because if you roll a focus, you'll get another token. Which you did. But
If
you
you roll
killed
on the
him.
board, people can see. All right, you get a supply token. Supplies.
What are these? This is more defense?
Those are armor tokens.
Armor
When you take
tokens.
damage,
When do
you
I
block.
unexhaust?
Start of your turn.
So I
Don't forget you draw, and then you flip
there a
that card
hand limit?
over.
There's no hand limit. And yeah, flip that one. All right.
All right.
It is Van Geyser.
I hope it's Van Geyser
Okay.
and not the other.
I think it's Van Geyser, but it's just...
If you want to call him Van Geyser, go ahead.
I'm the oldest one here.
I'm Brian.
I can relate.
1.
No, I've enjoyed it. I played it 4
Green.
times. I missed the supply
Extra
token
go.
thing,
Do you
so
wanna
I
be
appreciate
next
it.
to
It's
that
definitely
thing?
one of those games you got to play a couple
Get
times. You're going to
something
miss
if we're next
rules,
to
so
this.
I try to just keep moving.
So should I interact
But
with it?
I've thoroughly enjoyed it. This is one of my favorite games from the
Or has it
Southern
already
Brothers
been
for sure.
interacted with?
No, it's just during the quest
Interact
phase.
is you can discard a supply token to draw a search
Oh, I have
card.
no supply tokens.
They might be common to the group.
You can't.
It's tricky playing solo.
To common to the group, we have plenty to allow you. Mike has
They
one,
also
and I have
heal
2.
us.
Yeah, you have a pool of supply tokens.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, oh yeah, I guess
Let's put it there for now, because we're not going with that.
I don't know how
for
many
a while.
times you can interact with it. I guess
What does it do again? I'm sorry.
you
But you-
discard one to draw a search card. You're going to get a potion of some sort or that. It's not going to be.
Is it worth it this early?
Well, they also heal us too, right?
Well, you could spend an action to heal for 2. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had to.
I mean, otherwise you
Yeah,
don't have
discard
anything
one
to do. You might as
supply,
well at least
but-
interact with it once and get rid of 1 token.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll interact with it once.
And the search cards are there.
Yeah, he's
Just
got
one?
it. He's got it.
Oh, it's that search?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is confusing. The quest is called The Search.
And then, which direction did we want to move again? There.
The
That
plan
way,
was
yeah.
this.
So then I'll just move one more time. 1, 2, 3.
But we get stuff if we're next to it. At the
What did
end
you
of
have?
the
3
turn.
movement? 1, 2.
Hi,
You can go
Larry.
here.
Yeah,
So
I know.
you're still next to it
I
and
used to be
closer
really
to that
good at
door.
getting all the rules right, and then I started just rapid firing.
Then he started
games.
teaching me games, and he stopped getting rules right.
This is just one of those games where you're just going to get little rules.
Did you
wrong.
draw a
I
card?
still don't know how that cat
Draw a
works.
card.
All right, so we're all done with our
I
phase.
guess you just
Alright.
have to have fire, right?
Right, I think so. I think it's just letting you do that. Okay, so now we're going to do the threat turn. Does anybody have a threat card in front of them?
Nope.
No.
All right,
Because
so
we're a good party.
on that. So none of those happen. Then we're going to resolve the activate text on each card in the villain player. I won't read this every time, just this first time through. From left to right. So the first card's going to be here. So each hero must either discard 1 focus or discard 1 supply.
Oh, I have a ton of focus.
And if you
so-
can't,
Are the focus also in a pool,
Oh.
or
No, the focus are not in a pool.
it's more important?
But you can't have more than 5 focus. All right, then we're going to draw one of Bulks' cards. Acid Reflux. The hero,
Oh, boy, get him some Tums.
the hero with the fewest cards in their threat area must resist 4. Each other hero must resist 3. So
Rules question, do we all resist? Does we randomly decide who
I
resists
think
4?
you can just decide amongst you who's going to resist green 4 and everybody else resist blue 3.
Well,
I have 2.
I have 2 green and 2 blue.
Which green?
Which green?
Dark
I have-
green.
Dang it.
I have
Arrows.
2 green and 2 blue as well.
Lower left green.
I have 3 blue and 2 green.
All right, so we just decide. If you have a lot of green, go.
Well, I'll do that. I'm not going to get it, so because I only have 2 dice.
Okay.
And I have to resist 4.
Yes. Well, otherwise you take damage for each one you don't. So it's not that big a deal.
Oh, okay. Is this an enemy doing a inflict?
No. This is a resist.
So I have 2 successes.
And you can spend a focus for a third. So you take 1 damage. But since it's resist, you can't use your armor even though you don't have it. So you take 1 damage.
And the rest of us have to do.
Yep, and now you have to do
guys are just
blue.
doing 3 blue.
You can roll simultaneously if there's enough dice. Roll those because you can get focus tokens.
So it's
All right, you get a focus token.
So I think 1 comes through on me.
Yeah, you take 1 damage.
That wasn't too bad.
All right, so that's that. Now we're going to go to this card. So each hero controls a clue card. Must either discard a focus or resist 3. So if you start picking up clue cards, for each one, you're going to have to get rid of a focus or resist. And then once there's 3 on here, everybody has to draw a threat card. Now, each hero may discard an armor token. Nobody has them, correct?
Nope.
Correct.
Okay. A hero adjacent to this feature may gain 1 supply.
That's all of us.
A hero. So I think you could just 1 person can do it. I don't think everybody can do it.
So, Matt, you could be ready by that door then.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Sorry.
So it doesn't
So you
matter
gain
if
1
it's a
supply.
pool.
Yeah, doesn't matter who does it. And then a hero adjacent to the attached feature may draw a card from the
Supply
clue
token.
deck.
Again,
So-
only 1,
1 person can draw. Yeah.
and that's this deck.
Yep.
Ripped Fabric. When revealed, a hero may take control of this card. While adjacent to the altar, you may discard this card along with a matching copy of Ripped Fabric to place 1 quest token on the quest rules cards. So that's 1/3 of the game
If you
if we
get
get another Ripped Fabric.
and
Yep.
next to the altar, which we haven't found yet.
Correct.
Oh, adjacent.
You have to find the altar as well.
Does anybody want this?
So that
I
was
don't care.
that was the only other thing. I couldn't find rules for sharing those. So if you draw the other piece of ripped fabric,
Probably just
right? It doesn't seem to be in a common pool because it says the hero gains control of it. So
But
again,
it says a hero may take control of this card when revealed. So if Mike reveals it,
give it to Larry.
I'll take control of it because I have this.
oh right, yeah. You can also you can spend these supply tokens to add an additional die to your rolls. So,
Oh, you know, Brandt,
I
flip the
did know that.
table.
there.
Who's that telling you all this online?
Larry,
Maybe we can get Larry over here to teach us how to play.
there you go. All right.
That's the round.
I think that's it. So you can ready your cards
We'll let Matt
and
go
pick who's
first
going to
this
go
turn.
next.
Just kick down that door.
Want me to kick the door down?
Kick
this,
it
Munchkin?
down. Kick it down.
All right, so we got a feature. It
You
is
get to
a
move 3,
cauldron.
by the way. But not until... Can he wait to move?
Yep. So it's a cauldron. The
Hey, they're
search
squishing you
card.
as you move in there.
The search card says, "Prepared defenders. Even before pushing the door open, you hear sounds of preparation and battle shouts. The rattle of weapons or armor soon follow. The advantage is lost. However, there's nothing to do but continue on. The search is far from over." Attach this card to this room's feature card. Each enemy drawn when revealing this room gains 2 armor tokens. So you shall get a card, you shall get a card, you shall get a card. You can flip them simultaneously, it's fine.
I'm going to wait.
I got a Bogmancer.
Oh, I have an event. It's the first event.
Okay, so Bogomancer is this one. Can you help me?
Green.
And you gotta tell me a color.
Green.
Oh,
For
green.
both him and I. And I have a raider.
All
Looks
right.
like he has a sword.
So that's gonna go in this corner. And then the Raider is green.
Yep.
It's gonna go in this corner. So yeah, on the camera it's a little hard to see them apart, but they put these green and the models, the minis look different. So it works well there.
I have a Froxlin.
Those get 2 armor tokens each. Hey, I'm running this game. I'll tell you when to speak, okay?
You tell him what I have then, you bad teacher.
It's
of
your turn
rules.
to
I'm
speak.
kidding. I have a Froxling swarm, and there's like all these like frogs flying at me. Put this in your threat area. Interact. Discard 1 focus to discard this. Activate test. If you fail, gain 1 threat. Then for each blah blah blah. And if that, suffer damage.
Do you really you just say things?
Yeah.
I
That
know,
Blah
sense?
blah blah.
I know blah, blah, blah.
Discard
so
one
interesting to our
focus to
viewers
discard
right
Yeah.
now.
Well, I'm not doing that. I'm just getting rid of it as soon
Okay.
as it's
So this won't happen if you get rid of it.
exactly.
It's going to activate during your turn.
That's why blah blah blah
That's
was
why
after
he's saying blah,
interact.
blah, blah.
Yes,
All
'cause
right.
it's not going to matter.
Thank you
So
for
that
your
was
blah blah blah.
1 movement. 2, 3.
Now, what is it with this cauldron? What do we have to do? Does someone have to be next to it again?
Hero adjacent to this feature may place 1 search token on this card to gain 1 discarded consumable search card.
So does that still count for these boxes here, or was that a one-time thing?
No, it still counts. You
So
can,
if I stay next to these boxes,
Yep.
So I'm going to move again.
but
One,
really
two,
the key thing
three.
is this card. So I discarded that card. You can't get any more clues. You've searched that for clues for the quest.
Oh, that's what I want.
You
is
could,
clues.
right? Yeah, I know. So you got to get to the next.
But if I want, I could just go through this door right here.
Larry, we talked about
So
this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
I think so. Yep,
I'm going to
keep going.
exhaust my bounty hunter here. I'm going to spend one of those orange symbols.
Ooh, orange. Looks like pizza.
It does look like pizza.
Actually, you know what it really looks like? It looks like one of the wedges from Trivial Pursuit that go in the pinwheel.
Was orange sports?
I think it was,
Yeah.
right?
So then it says
No, I think
move,
it was green was science and nature.
move 2
Sports
spaces, and then I may attach a bounty card from my hand to an enemy within range.
Nice. Kills it, Mike.
It doesn't kill it, but it
Kills
will
it.
definitely give me more special stuff.
So I'm glad people are watching. People have played a couple times and still getting it down. Some people are watching, hoping to kind of get this to the table and see everything. So that's good.
Or watching, hoping to correct our rules mistakes.
So,
I was not kidding. You are giving me a hard time.
You were ready for that.
I'm trying.
Almost took you off your feet with
He's
that
hopped
one.
up on powdered sugar.
I was going to say, I can't believe Gino handed us those fried dough bites at the end of our lunch.
That's your range. Yeah.
range.
Because I
So
wasn't
I
going to
could
order
I'm
them.
trying to hear you. I promise.
I could attack the guy I just put a bounty on, correct?
Yep.
All right, so that'll be my last action.
Kills him.
So that's orange.
Hope you have a lucky horseshoe in that deck. That would be funny. Is that explode? I can't tell what's
Yeah.
exploding.
2
or not.
those explode.
It's got an extra ring
1,
around it.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And you get two focus
2
tokens.
focus tokens. And that would kill him?
No, he's got 2 armor.
Oh, that's right.
So you do
does
3
3
damage to
damage.
him. I don't know what your bounty does.
Let's see.
And I don't know if you can spend a die afterward.
Basically, if I had, because I chose to do orange, if I had killed him, at least this turn, it would have popped back into my hand. But it has other stuff.
You can get rid of the armor tokens. They just block 1 hit.
Oh.
Not permanent, yeah.
So see, that's where if we had a 3, it
okay.
would have been nice
That's me.
A 3 what?
for damage.
Oh, yeah.
That's me.
You didn't get the plastic upgrade tokens?
I did not get plastic upgrade token. There's also apparently other expansions I didn't even know. There's more expansions. There's like a set of 4 heroes, the first 4 heroes, and there's a whole other box that's the size of the base box. I don't know where all that stuff is, so. This is what we backed for our store.
I just want to get that feature out of those bookshelves because that looks really cool.
All right, who's next? You went 3 times?
Yep, I did my 3 actions.
And you can do any of your exhaust features. Are any of those helpful to you?
They've added damage.
You'd have to
'cause I
have
see
either this
swords.
orange shield or this blue drop.
Yeah, I don't got that.
Okay.
I did spend one of the oranges, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Draw a card.
It's definitely a lot
So-
here.
Interacting with this does what? Nothing until the end?
you wanna go kill
Interacting
those
with
guys,
it
I'll
lets
go
you
stand next to
search, and you can reveal the top 3 cards of the search deck, discard 1 revealed consumable, and shuffle the rest. So you can go get a potion right now,
Or I could use this card.
or you can use that card.
I guess I will do that just to try it. It's my first action.
And if people are wondering, it plays solo super well because what's happening is when we're opening a room, they're each drawing one of these cards. I should show it here. They're each drawing one of these, but in solo, you just draw 1. So that's the scaling. It's really simple. It's just...
Why would I want to discard a search token from a feature card?
Oh, I was trying to look that up, what the search tokens do on the features.
And is there a target number for searching?
No, well, are you doing this search or your own search?
Search.
Your own search is going to be you draw a search card and then each additional one gives you a supply, but if that says something different, then you're going to follow what that says.
Just says search blue.
Yep, and what is the text afterward?
Then you or Loxley may move up to 2 spaces.
Okay, so the first success will draw a card. Each additional one will give you a supply token.
Wait, so we get 3 supply tokens.
All right.
And could I have a focus? And then I'm going to spend this brandt to draw a card.
This one?
Yep.
I mean, you can re-roll them yourself as well.
And that is that.
I don't know. I only know that you add search tokens, so it might be that you can't do that ability until there's a search token on one of these.
The search tokens on that bad?
No. I'm wondering if there's a search token if you can't search it again. That might be the only other thing.
Ah, okay.
Exhaust him.
What does Larry say online?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He did not say.
Give it a second.
1, 2, 3, 4. Womp, womp.
Did you not kill him, Mike?
No.
I love that there's no natural miss. It's either you hit
Yeah.
or you get a focus.
Right.
Which then you get these, which next time would be hits. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't see anything specific.
I guess I could use this. It's a feat. It's test purple. And for each success, I may move the enemy within range and Loxley 1 space.
Ah, yeah. Can I have a search token, which is the little fire? So yeah, so the next time somebody searches, because is this where you searched, Mike?
No, I had a card.
Sorry, what room were you in when you searched? Okay, so you decrease your successes by the number of search tokens on.
So that's why I would want to
Yeah.
remove them.
I knew I had read it before, I just had to find it. So far, the rules are good too.
Boop, boop. Boop, boop. It still doesn't do anything though.
All right.
Move. Then I guess I will just draw a card.
All right, and then at the end of your turn, you draw another card. Did you draw a card at the end of your turn?
I did.
Awesome.
So my turn, first thing I'm going to do is discard a focus to interact with the Froxling Swarm to get rid of it.
Thank you.
Then I'm going to move up to 3, 1, 2, 3 to get here.
More people watching here. Oh yeah, everybody's got it.
Then I'm going to draw a card.
Yeah, I remembered reading it, and I just couldn't remember exactly what it did.
Draw a card.
It's interesting because I played this quest first, and I had to do that, and then there were later ones where I think I didn't search as often, so that didn't happen. I know people can't see the cards over here. I hope that's okay. We wanted the board to really show, and if we zoomed out too far, then it felt like you wouldn't be able to see anything. Upside down cards and whatnot, so I'm kind of doing these ones over here, but those player cards are what they're kind of triggering off of here.
It's on you, Brant. Threat turn.
Everybody's done? All right, so we're going to go here. Each hero must either discard 1 focus or 1 supply.
I have enough focus.
Yeah, I'll get rid of focus too.
I'm just going to keep it over here.
All right.
Do a supply. I want to keep 1 focus.
Tongue from the dark. Each hero must resist 4 red. Red resist 4. Each hero that suffers damage this way must either exhaust 1 equipment card they control or discard 1 supply. So you've got to resist red 4.
Okay.
All of it?
If anybody has 3 or less dice, they can roll simultaneously.
1, 2.
You could spend a focus to make it 3,
So I get
but I
1.
guess you'd still take damage. So you can either take 2 damage or 1 damage.
But the effect still happens.
Yeah, the
so it's
effect
not
still
really
happens.
So I have to exhaust this? But
Yeah,
wouldn't it
and I
just,
think I must have gotten unexhaust wrong. It must be the end of your turn.
presumably, because then that would make no sense.
Yeah.
So can I do... I can't attack with it because it's exhausted, right?
So
At
what
the
do we
start
have
of
to
each
do?
hero turn, you refresh each exhausted card they control and flip their action tokens face up. So,
Okay.
that timing's weird.
So what are we exhausting? Equipment?
Yep. Yeah, I don't understand.
I guess
That's weird.
maybe if it's equipment with armor or something. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe they just got the timing off on the card. All right, so we did that. Oh, sorry. Did anybody have things in front of them?
I do.
So your enemy should have fought
I
first.
do
I
too.
apologize. Okay, so one of you goes first.
So which activate is it the whole thing?
Yep.
So inflict 5. Where'd the dice go?
So inflict, you'll use your armor.
Okay. So 5
-2.
-2 -1.
So you take 2 damage.
Wait, was that an infliction?
Yep.
Hang on.
And
I'm
then
gonna react to that. Range 6. Are you within range 6 of me? Let's see. Is Matt
Are you
within
here?
6? Yeah.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Yep. So play this card.
Although I guess he's not in line of sight.
Oh, I thought you said that didn't block it.
Yeah, but you're still
But
around
the
the corner.
Okay.
And then he would inflict again from the bottom
Spending a blue.
Yep.
by spending a blue. So
Dang it.
that's blue for me is 2 as well. 2, 3, so 2 more.
Only take 1.
5. However, I can play feet at any time.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna play.
Oh, I think on your turn. Sorry.
Oh, my turn. Okay.
Well, it says reaction.
I think reactions can be played anytime. A feat just isn't an action. All right. And then yours is going to go.
Activate, engage.
So that's this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Is engage nearest or is engage you?
This might just die.
Engage. Oh, why is engage not here?
We're gonna have to heal soon.
I've got a thing to let me heal, so it's my turn.
I don't. I'm just gonna have to heal however you heal, which is those supply tokens, right?
Nearest character. Okay. So he's engaged.
Okay, so 5.
Inflict 5 red, right?
On me.
Yep. We did not plan out this turn.
3 successes
Block
with
3.
an armor.
Plus 1, so you
Yep.
just block. So you just get 1. There you go.
And then spend a blue to inflict 4 orange.
Man, and I rolled more blue.
Do I have another dice somewhere?
Yeah, I don't know where the
there
dice
they
are.
Can I have one?
Larry, in the middle.
They blended in with all those
That would be
tokens.
nice. It would be nice to throw more dice.
So 3. How much are we inflicting?
4.
So I blocked the whole
Yep.
thing, and I take 2 focus.
Yep. And you can't have more than 5 focus tokens.
Okay.
You keep saying that as if we're ever gonna be close.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. People are saying the camera setup looks good, so they like it. All right. So we got through that. Then we would do that villain turn. My bad. I don't know why it's exhausting your cards. That's weird that you're going to then unexhaust them. So I think it's just a weird timing thing. I don't know. I'm just going to roll with it. All right. So then nobody has clue. Oh, does somebody have a clue card?
Well, actually, let me ask you a silly question. Can we exhaust these on any time, even not on our turn? Is that why?
I assume it was on your turn.
Maybe that assumption is incorrect.
Yeah, I can look it up. I just don't want to slow down the game.
No, that's fine. It'd be worth
That's
knowing
all.
because
No, I'm taking your rules into account. I'm just not taking
because
account.
if I can exhaust and move 2, I'd be able to play.
So you
spell
have a
on
clue
that.
card, so you have to discard a focus, or you have to resist 3. What is that? Brown.
Oh, brown's what I'm good at.
So roll 3 dice.
I resist 3 and get a focus. Yay!
I do like the focus.
All right, then people can discard armor tokens, but nobody has them. Correct.
Correct.
I can't.
And we can spend this to gain. Does everybody? Each figure gains 1 armor token. Now, do you think figure means enemies too?
That might be the point.
Think not.
I would think not. So do you all want to gain an armor token?
That seems pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
You get one for your cat, too.
All right, and then adjacent to the cauldron, so somebody can place a search token on it to gain 1 discarded consumable card. There are none, so we don't do it. And then somebody can gain a clue card from the deck.
Well, can you use it any time? Or during your turn again?
I assume it's during your turn.
Well, ripped fabric, so I guess I'll take it.
Yep.
Because now we have 2 of them.
Oh, there you go.
But will you have to discard for each one?
Oh, sorry, I take that card. Yeah, he'll have to get rid of a focus token for each one.
So I just need to keep. Or I test brown, right?
Yeah.
Which I'm good at.
Yep.
So I'm good.
All right, that's the end of the quest turn.
Can you
flip back over?
Can you hand these around or no? They're just yours.
Yeah. Anybody you're adjacent to during your turn, you can pass one off to. I just didn't see that for clue cards, but I'm just going to go ahead and assume it's the same thing.
Okay, I might want to give that to you.
I could probably give that to you. Because you're
My moons are pretty bad.
dark green.
It's like olive.
Yeah, you can exhaust anytime.
Okay.
I guess that would be why it's preventing you from.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that good.
I mean, this is getting an armor token.
But you also had to take the damage, right? Or if you had no equipment, then you'd have to lose a supply, I guess. Who's going? It feels like Matt is up there.
I mean, yeah, I can go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do my feet first.
Or do you want me to go so I can?
Sure, yeah.
So we have to be adjacent to you because I'm assuming that's not the cat. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, and then
I can give you that.
is this an action or it's just?
Nope. You can just pass it to him. And I think use is free. If it says use.
Mm-hmm.
Third action, or do I swing? Wait, where was it? I'm going to exhaust.
I do notice the speed difference in solo play versus 3-player. Like,
Oh, I can imagine.
it says, and I actually didn't even think about it. It says for your first game, play 1 or 2 players.
I mean, it's not that complicated.
It's
I
just
mean,
a lot to
especially
read.
having you run the villain
Right.
portion makes it just focus on.
No, that's
our
why
characters
when I realized we're
going.
going to have
Who did
4
you
of us, I was
damage?
like, let's
Oh.
play
3.
I can't.
So you don't think it's worth opening? See, I'm thinking because only one of us can search at a time. I'm wondering if it's worth opening another room so we can
Okay.
get to the altar quicker.
I mean, he's 5 health from dead, so he took all the hits, you know?
I gave him loyal
So
guardian.
if he ran into a room and got hit again, he'd die.
Not him, but I'm
Yeah.
also pretty wounded.
Right.
But we
so,
have 3 supply tokens, so it's not.
So
gonna
I
be a
gave
big
him
deal.
the-
Right, you spend your whole
Right.
turn to heal, though.
Okay.
Is it?
I mean, it's 1 to heal 2.
Oh, it's
That
not.
doesn't-
That's not one action.
my turn.
Discard 3 to heal 6.
Ah, see? You're pulling a Larry.
Well, I mean, it's a
No.
reasonable question.
Discard 1 supply to heal 2 damage. It doesn't say do this. You could do it multiple times, but each one's an
gonna
action.
be an
Just gonna
action.
play it.
I think I could do it unlimitedly.
I gave him. I gave him my cat.
What's Larry say online?
First, I'm gonna consume this.
They errated that rule. When you rest, you could discard as many as you
1
want.
supply
One
for
action.
2.
So just to check, I can play these on other people.
An ongoing card?
Yeah.
It says play on any hero?
Play this on a hero within range.
Yeah, absolutely.
So my feet, I'm testing orange, and got it. Heal 1 damage and gain an armor token. All right, now I'll use my actions. So sadly, actually, I am in range, so I'll move back. First thing will be a
The other
attack.
Brian has just joined us, though he's hiding behind a pillar.
I do like this game a lot already.
I will say it freaks me out when he comes back here with the mask on. Like I always forget he's coming from a public area.
So that is dead.
You're not
because
coming
I
here to
tackle
say stop the
orange,
count or
this
anything.
bounces back into my hand.
There you
So he's out.
Can you gain a
Or stop the
supply?
stream.
Gain a supply.
Sorry. I didn't mean to be so.
Would you like to
political.
come say hello?
Brandt. There you go.
No, I think we're good.
Dead. And then, do you mind if I?
Go for it.
Which guy
I've already-
died? You get a supply for killing that guy.
Yep. I've already taken my turn.
I don't know where the dead guy is, though. Over
Let's
here.
see. I will use. We don't have that symbol. Darn. Is there any way I can spend something to re-roll one of those over there?
If
Yeah.
you have an action, you could just draw. You
Channel
can gain
gain
a
a
focus
focus,
and change a
change-
die to anything you want.
All right. So for a second, I'll do that. Gain a focus.
It's good that they did that because if you get stuck with like
Okay.
crapola,
And then okay, the swirl.
You also can't spend unlimited supply to add unlimited dice to a roll.
So I'll attack him.
You can only spend
3,
one supply
2.
to add 1 die to a
Don't
roll.
forget that
You
also-
can't spend
3
10 supply
to
to
add
add 10
dice.
dice to a roll.
I'll spend 1 to add
Are
another
you sure
dice.
though?
'Cause he's
It
got
says in the
some-
rules.
Well, the rules are often wrong.
Gotcha.
Wow.
I am intrigued if you can roll more than 5 dice.
So 3,
So he'll take
and
nothing.
then
Larry, can
We'll
we roll more
exhaust-
than 5 dice?
we'll exhaust that dice
I got an answer for you, Brent. Don't worry.
to deal 4 damage, so he'll get 2 damage.
Brent's gonna figure out a way to get me in Marble Champions later tonight.
no.
Armor. So I rolled 3, and then I used the
3 on the
special
total.
sword to do an additional.
Yeah, so that's 1.
What?
'Cause he
Oh,
has
he's 3. I didn't see that up there. Okay.
Well, now this is gone.
All right, that's me.
Oh, that guy's surviving, huh?
Well,
All right,
he
who's
had-
next?
He had 2 armor on him.
Did you take all your actions?
Yeah, it's you.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
But he spent this. So I guess.
Still roll as another blue. Door me up, Brant.
Larry,
Yes, you can roll more than 5 dice. I thought so. They just don't give you more than 5 dice.
this is how you get us killed, Larry.
I know, that's okay.
Oh, you're doing another room?
It's kind of a race. We need to get search things going, so let's go.
Yeah, but there's no time limit.
All right, the feature is a cage.
Oh, yeah.
And the
Oh,
cage
people can go in
opens.
the cage. Let's put Mike's cat in the cage. That's where it belongs.
So there's cage. The hero adjacent to this feature may reveal the top card of the threat deck and then place it on the top or bottom of the deck. You can interact with it. If no one's in the cage, choose a minion threat in this room, place that figure in the cage, and shuffle it back into the deck.
Yeah, dude, I want to see a minion go in that.
So then we get the quest here, which is Mystical Aura. You can feel the presence of something arcane here. It's pulling you, telling you that the item you seek is nearby. Everything in the room looks mundane and devoid of enchantment, but the air that hangs heavy around the furnishings assures you that old power courses and thrives through the ground beneath your feet. Attach this card to the room's feature card, then each hero may discard 1 focus to change an alter die to a result of their choice.
Nice.
So does anybody want to get rid of a focus to change an alter die?
Absolutely.
All right.
Make a blue of fire, please. Can you do that too?
Why would I do that?
Well, 1, so that they don't have those blues, and 2, I could wreck face with enough fires and other stuff.
Well, it's only one guy with a blue.
Or change it to what benefits you.
Be green.
And what would Matt change it to? Either the yellow ring, which he has, or is that orange diamond?
Swish.
Oh, swish. Okay. So we'll change that one. Get rid of one of his focus.
Well, does he have any?
You just want a fire? You just want another fire?
Well, I just
All right. All the fire for Larry.
because I could. That's 2 damage to everything in the
All right.
room.
Flip
so.
your cards.
No, we don't want to flip our
I haven't
cards.
gained any threat.
I have a Frox Raider.
They bog monster.
Oh, I missed it right here. Threat tokens from these. So did Matt heal?
Yeah.
Did you take damage from an enemy?
Yes.
Okay, so you should have 1 poison on you, and he should have 1 poison. He can just switch it out. You can switch it out for a damage if you healed.
I have not.
Okay.
But I'm assuming he would have. What does it do?
It just, when you heal the poison instead first.
Okay.
Those are straightforward.
But it doesn't do extra. Right?
Nope.
I have a. What color is that? I'm assuming it's meant to be green, but it's a different green.
Yellow.
Oh, that's weird.
I think the bright yellow would have made
Frost
it stand
card.
out and look kind of weird, so they went that. So we spent 1 of your focus to change a die to a color Larry could use.
Sure.
And you have 1 more damage because you were supposed to have a poison token that I forgot to put on.
Ah. Did you give it to me, or should I?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
we just
no,
exchanged it. What else? Is there a 3rd minion? Oh, there's a trap. All right, so we need the red trap. I see the green one there. I see the blue one there.
Aren't there models for
Yeah,
it?
there's models for it.
Orange.
There's models for traps?
Yeah.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on.
I didn't realize there were models for the traps. Oh, okay, so it's right here.
So, Larry, is that
Oh,
you?
that's what the extra 4 are for. Because it's a
Larry,
red trap, right?
That's you in the room?
Yeah.
So, I got a reaction.
Awesome.
It's play this card after a trap is placed on the board. Choose a hero within range to move up to 3
He's
spaces.
not within range.
What's up?
Range is 4.
Is it from the trap or from me?
From you, Cassidy.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I got a thing for the future, everybody.
All right. So what's the deal with the trap? I have no idea.
You have to put 4 progress on it by doing the task, which is green. Every success will put a progress on it.
But does it hurt us
Otherwise,
if we avoid it?
I don't know. I don't have the card, so I don't know what it does, unfortunately. I don't know if somebody else
Each
read
character in the room gains 1 threat token and must resist orange 3. If there are no characters in this room, draw 1 threat card and discard this card.
it. Is this when revealed?
It says activate, so.
Okay, so during the threat phase, that's what it will do to you.
Trigger is inflict 4 yellow. Interact 1.
Gotcha. So I think it might actually trigger because you're within 1, right? Does it say trigger 1 or is
It
it
says
just
trigger inflict 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and its range is 1.
It does not have a range,
Oh,
it's
yeah, right
purple.
there.
Yep.
Range
So
1.
it triggered.
so inflict 4.
So you take 4 damage.
This is a roll.
Oh,
Yellow.
orange.
Orange. Sorry.
Orange.
Forgot to draw my
You said I
card.
could spend a focus to roll extra dice?
Supply.
You want to do that?
Supply, yeah.
You can spend 1 supply to roll 1 extra die. 3.
So take 1.
And I have an armor. So
Yep.
none?
Nope, none.
All right, good. So now I get to do stuff.
So
Let's
that's gone, right?
let's spend that green.
No, I don't think it goes away.
Until you interact.
Yeah, I don't know.
Larry, that was mine. Don't whatever.
Perfect. Okay, so. Boo 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 boo.
Oh, is this a whole new
What did
round
this
now?
thing say?
Oh,
Interact
okay.
1, search, and if no figures in the cage, choose a minion threat in this room. Place that figure in the cage. Oh, nice. Alright, so. Let's do that. How much. What's the guy in the room for you over there? He's a 0 with 6 life.
5 life.
0 with 5 life. This guy's got 6, so we'll do him. So I'm going to...
So my only question is, every time you walk by the trap, does it hit you? I see. I guess we're assuming no.
I don't know. You tell us how that works.
Yeah, I mean, it says when you move within range of it, it triggers.
But he hasn't left range. Maybe if it's you go out.
Right, I
This
agree. I
goes
think
back-
it seems a little too good.
That goes back.
Shuffles
into-
back in here, right?
He's in here.
Take the color off.
No? Because then we know when the red guy gets drawn. Because there's specifically a red one in the deck.
Oh, he's there forever.
He's there until we draw that, then he breaks out of the trap.
Oh,
We're going to do a searing blast on the guy that's in here.
Oh, exploding dice.
Okay, I didn't play Brook City, but I played Street Masters, and I didn't remember the dice being... I didn't remember the gain focus afterward, so that's
Does he
different.
have 5 life, Mike?
mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll do 3 to him, and I'll spend both reds to do 2 more. So he's
Wait, are you
dead.
doing it... You have 2 different effects?
They're exhausts. It's not an action.
No, I'm just saying you
Yes,
could do 2
separate,
different...
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, I'm not trying to double use them.
I'm double checking.
Could you give us a supply?
And how do I start eliminating that trap?
Test green.
Green.
Interact 1, so he needs 1 success, or
Yeah, you could also spend a supply if you want.
Wait, is this the one where the first success doesn't really count, and then the ones after?
Sorry, does it say test 1?
Interact
one
one.
in parentheses.
No, that means you have to be within range 1.
Oh, okay.
And then just check task green. It doesn't.
Yeah, so every success he will put a progress token, and when it gets 4 progress,
Oh, okay.
it'll be gone. So
wanna-
you could roll an extra die, and that
Yeah,
way
let's
if you
do that.
splash. And you did. The middle one. Done.
So the trap is gone. All
I will
right.
take the trap card. Perfect. Shut your trap.
Is there any symbol you guys want in there? Or are we
Don't-
happy with that?
Pretty happy
I'm
with
good.
that.
All right. No, because I could change one with this, but I'll save that before we draw.
So Larry's somewhat right in that now he has the 2 cards you need to win the game. So if you do open all the doors and find the altar, you bring the cards there and go back to the stairs, you win. So you could just deal with all the monsters, but you could also die by doing that. But I'm just saying,
But we're like in this nice area here. If we just stay connected here, we're pretty good. How
I
many
mean,
cards
we
are
could
left?
go
Only a
this
couple.
way, and you could check there, and then we meet up somewhere.
But I'm just giving you options.
Now, I'm assuming we don't.
Do we know where the altar was?
Yeah, it's one in the bottom 3, so you got to look at least 3 more rooms.
So if we go back here, we don't. Do we respawn? Because we're opening the door.
You don't respawn. No.
Okay.
So what would be nice is if we do these 2 rooms next, which then means our altar could be here, which
Yep.
would be next to there. You know what I mean? Like,
Fair enough. That's the round, right?
Oh, everybody's done?
Yep.
All right. So first thing is going to be enemies in front of you. So it's just this one.
So since we're both adjacent, does he go after me because he's in front of me, or?
I think you decide.
Well, I gave you my cat, so
What is it, red or
red.
not? Red
is
and
there a hand
orange?
size for cards?
No, it won't
Nope.
be orange because we don't have a blue.
Can I have some dice, please? Thank you.
Used before suffering damage. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I think I only played Street Masters like once. So that's cool. I didn't realize that. I might play that one again too.
So
What's that?
3
Street
for me. How
Masters?
much was it? Inflict 5
So you're fine.
I'd only
you have
played-
armor.
Once with Jason Perez.
and
Listen, regardless of
that's
what
it.
anybody thinks about this game, the fact that there's a cage that we could then trap a mini in and shuffle him back in the deck is awesome.
All
I'm
right.
super surprised that it wasn't you get trapped. It was that you trap him.
Yeah, no, I love
So
it.
we're all set with that.
All right, you're good. Thank
yes.
you. All right, so now everybody has to discard a focus or a supply.
I have 5 focus, so I'll discard a focus.
I probably missed that trigger, which is the one that he was telling me about. I got one job: concealing flatulence. Each
Uh-oh.
minion
I did that
gains
a lot.
2 armor tokens.
Can I have
Each
two
hero
armor
with
tokens?
no minion in their threat area must draw 1 lurker card.
Can I have
No, lurkers.
Can you pass him 2 armor?
Who gets them?
Not
Anybody
me
who
and
doesn't
you.
have a minion.
Not me.
Now this is where I'm going to need to dig through all of them. What is it?
Oh man, I got a Raglan Blooder. So, look at that art. That is cool.
Oh boy.
I think this is.
I have the Bray
I
Moltenite.
think that's you.
Okay.
That's
So
awesome.
these things are a little nastier than the other stuff.
Are you willing to help me,
Not really. No, I'm kidding.
What do you have?
Mike, mostly?
Look for a female
I
pig
got it.
lady
She's right
with
here.
a hood.
So where does this
What
go?
is his?
That one.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
It would go right here.
Yeah, look at this.
So this would be the one where it would spawn in your room.
Gotcha.
All right, so we did that, right?
That's awesome.
So now there is no blue, so you can't trigger that. So you've got to discard 2 focus or resist brown 3.
I'll resist brown 3.
You're,
Twice
you're
or
concealing
once?
flatulence and
I
resisting.
have 2 cards, so I do that twice.
You either have to discard 2 focus or resist. I don't know. It says it's not clear. Each hero controls a clue card must either discard 1 focus for each clue card they control or resist 3.
Right, but it doesn't
The
sound
way
like
that's
resist
written
3
is
for
you do it
each.
once.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, you exploded on your brown 3.
So
You got
I have
2.
2. I'll spend 1 to make 3,
and
then
gain
I'll
2.
still gain 2 back, so I'll be at 5.
But you can't go beyond 5, which I think I said, right?
Only 5 times.
All right, nobody's
You
adjacent to
can't
this
say it more than
feature.
5.
Nobody's adjacent to this feature. So, Larry, you can reveal the top card of the threat deck and place it on the top or bottom.
Oh, this is easy to deal with. I think we should keep this on top. You guys agree?
Sure.
Yeah, awesome.
You're the one who deals
All right,
with it,
and then you can draw another clue deck if you want to.
I don't see why not, because we need these, right? This is this.
Yeah.
I got more ripped fabric. No, I don't. I got a half scroll. While adjacent to the altar, you may discard this card along with a matching copy of half scroll to place 1 quest token on the quest rules card.
How many quests do we need?
3. So we need 6 of these cards. And
Oh, I didn't realize that at all. I was thinking that will just give you 1.
no.
This only gives you 1 token. Because I was playing solo.
Which is why I wanted to
only had
get-
to find a pair.
Right, that's
You
why I
need to
wanted to
find-
get more things.
yeah,
So
yeah,
why
you're
don't
totally
you
right.
take that one?
And then the third
Did
one,
somebody take damage from that enemy?
I
No.
did.
Unless the
You
only thing
blocked
I
it
would
all.
say to you is, what's
No,
your
oh, you
brown?
blocked it all.
he blocked it.
Oh, no, I blocked it also. Yeah.
What's your brown?
1. It's more olive to me.
Does it say anybody can take control of that?
Yeah, it says a hero may take, when revealed, right?
A hero may take control of this card.
Huh, okay.
I'm just thinking I could resist 3 easy because I have brown 3.
What's your brown 2?
So maybe give it to Matt, and he's got a better chance at resisting it.
Or you just keep them all?
Okay, so maybe that
I
makes
could
more
just
sense.
keep them all. It's not a big deal. I'll never lose for it because I roll 3 dice, and I have focus.
Yeah, again, I wonder if this is wrong and you're supposed to resist multiple times, but the way it's written, the grammar, is that it's the same as the card
That
that
way
made
I
you
might as
exhaust.
well
But
keep it at
it's
this
fine. We're
point.
showing off the game. I'm not worried about. Oh, it was too easy. It's the first mission too. Okay, so then we did all the quest cards, so we're done. So it's your turn. Who's going first?
Does anyone want anything different on the die before we end the villain phase? Because I could change that purple and turn it into any other.
I'll be right back.
I could use this to change any of these others to something you guys might want.
Diamond.
All right, so I'll do that before we get to that. So make that a diamond, and then I reroll this. Perfect. Okay, now we refresh.
All right. So, do you want to try and kill that guy, or you want me to go?
The big guy or the frog?
The big guy.
I could
I
try.
have a ton of attacks in my hand.
Let's see what we got here.
Or I can go first, because can I attack through you?
I think you can attack diagonally.
Well, I have range 4 attacks, so if I can attack through you, I just don't have to move.
I don't know. If you want, I can go first and try to make some attacks. I mean, he's got 2 armor.
I mean, if you move out of the way, it doesn't matter. But
I'm basically going to kill the dude in my room and then go here to open this one up.
that's fine. So maybe try and kill that. He has 3 armor for the first.
Yeah, I'll try to kill that guy.
Can you attack through allies?
Through? Sure, yeah.
Right. then
Alright, you
do
go first
it.
then.
Oh, that's a feat. Oh, I didn't have. So I'm going to do Nature's Fury, attack blue, which is 3 dice.
Oh, howdy, Steve. This isn't Marvel Champions yet. But yeah, this is Alter Quest, which I had told him about. So check it out.
Duty poo poo. Takes nothing. And then spend this to deal 1 damage to him, which goes through.
All right. Yeah, the one part that's tricky to see for people who are jumping in now is kind of right below here. They've got their player cards, and there's a deck, and similar to a game in terms of all that with heroes. But it was hard to get all that on the screen, so we're a little bit lower. Is that damage you have?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I can take an action to spend as many supplies I want to heal 2 per supply.
Yeah. Well, no, you have to spend 10,000 supply to heal 20,000 damage.
Wow.
I'm going to attack with my cat.
Excited for Marvel Champions tonight. I can show off the new sleeves from GameGenic.
Oh, there you
The
go.
Marvel Champion sleeves. My Iron Man deck is very sleek now with the
On him?
Iron Man sleeves.
And they're different types
So
of sleeves.
only
They're
one,
like
right?
Texture's awesome. I love the feel of it.
interesting.
Probably need to spend that.
Nice. Fire.
And then
We like fire.
Just attack.
What are we doing? Killing this one?
We're trying to, but failing miserably.
Ah, sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm going to be greedy. Wait, what's it doing? Attack. Which that is.
I'll put one more back in. We never put one in when I killed the dude in here.
I'll do 4, so 2 damage to him, so I leave him at 1.
1.
That is my turn.
I mean, I'm not interacting with you guys, so it doesn't.
Yeah, I'll have to. No, I've got range.
We played for 12 hours on the table. And it's like hours.
No, I do have to actually move one. And then attack red. Dispense Y. So 3. That's perfect. He's out.
Done. You get a supply.
We should have 2 supply because I killed that guy in there.
Oh, bottom of the deck or just discard?
Oh, I'll take it over here. Oh, it's lurker. Yeah. Just put it on the bottom of the deck.
Yes, that was 2. And then I'll exhaust that to spend this.
Yes!
Then deal damage to an enemy, so I'll get rid of one of these shield tokens next to it, and then change another. What dice do we not want? So I can change it to the purple
I
side.
think the blue.
Never want the blue.
And then my last action
What?
will be this one against the frog.
This character.
Yeah, I like a lot of the characters.
And she just feels like
5. He's
when we were playing the small game
1,
game.
2.
Yeah.
It's like boom, do this, trigger this.
Oh, yeah. The red guard.
Yeah.
So I was able to deal 4 damage to him. That's all I could do. All right.
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is don't forget to draw. I always forget. Like, reclaim knowledge. Test Olive. If passed, either return 1 spell card from your discard pile to your hand or draw. I'll discard and then spend a fire. Search my deck for a spell card. So I'm gonna get 2 spell cards here.
Nice.
So let's start by rolling these 3.
Yeah, remember feats are not actions.
1, 2, and I'll use that for 3. So I pass it, so I'll return the Searing Blast to my hand. I'll spend a fire here. And get a fire back
Man.
to search my deck.
So I'm thinking, should I move this altar pool if you're going to come down here and search this room? Now you guys are in charge of it.
I'm going to get another Searing Blast because it's just such a good card.
That's when it deals damage to everybody.
It reduces the defense by 1 and then spend a fire to do 1 to everybody.
Oh yeah, and this one has a lot of defense.
Only 4 life though. I'm going to smoke them right now.
That's not an action because this is a feat card.
Yep.
It's crazy good.
Someone just spend 1 of our 2 that was in there?
What's up?
Did someone just spend 1 of our 2 of these that was in there?
I did.
Okay.
Was I not supposed to?
No, I just want to make sure we know how many we have. All right, so now I'm going to cast.
You just have to check with Larry.
No, I want to know.
He knows how to
Before
win.
Mike was like getting rid of some.
Remember how you were teasing me?
Oh, yeah.
It's coming back to you. It's
All
coming
right,
back.
so let's see. It's going to have 1 less armor, which means I need to do 5 damage to kill it. I'm gonna do a fire, so I need 4 on 3 dice. That means I need 1 to explode, or I could waste that. I'm not gonna waste that because I could use another fire for this.
Remind me again, what is this?
I got an explosion.
That is their movement when they engage.
Oh, okay.
All right. So 2 of these, 4 damage, which gives them 3. Spend a
take
fire to kill them, so we'll get another one of those tokens. We'll roll this fire.
Oh, that's a lurker. Put that in the lurker deck.
All right, Lurker's gone. Searing Blast is here. That was 1 action. Second action. 1, 2. New room, Alec.
So quick
What did we find behind door number 4?
So quick thing, what's happening with these models. So this is another possible set of minions or threat deck that you could have in the game. But the lurker deck has one of everybody in it. So you can play with all of your character, every minion all the time. So I can always come play. But then I've got a pile of 30 over here that I had to try to find one as it came through. All right, the feature is a bookcase.
Yes, I've been waiting for this.
So the bookshelf will go there in the corner. This says, a strange fatigue. Weariness settles in. It could be some hex, or it could simply be natural exhaustion. Whatever it is must be tended to if you hope to continue the journey. There's no time to make camp, so you must dig deep for the resolve to continue on. You cannot rest until you find what you're looking for. When revealed, attach this card to the room's feature card. Then each hero must either discard 1 supply or resist 4. Resist red 4. The bookcase lets you draw cards. So everybody's got to discard a supply or resist red 4.
Got the swarm.
Before you flip these, you got to discard a supply or resist red 4.
I'll resist red 4.
I'll discard a supply.
So you just take 1.
Yep.
1 supply is gone. I might resist it.
No, those I didn't have, so
Oh, gotcha.
I take 1.
So you're taking 2 and gaining 2.
Armor. Is it Nord?
No armor. It's resist, not inflict.
I have 2.
Other action. Get rid of the foxes.
And
When you roll, if you roll here, people can see.
the one you gave me.
Alright, yours is going to be this trap.
Mine too.
You guys both drew the traps? I need another trap. Please. 2 traps, sorry. What is that one? That one's yellow and that one's blue.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for getting that, Larry.
I didn't even know what was going on.
Need 2.
So this bookcase,
Where do they go?
they go adjacent to the bookcase as close to you as possible.
So I'm not in range of getting hit by them, presumably.
Yeah, unless you want to go to the bookshelf. I guess you could go this way, right? But then if you're in the room with them, you take something?
I don't know. I don't know what they say.
Yeah. If you're in the room with them, sorry, at the end.
Gains 1 threat token and must resist 3 orange.
If you're in the room, what does Mike's do?
It's literally the same thing.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Yeah, the same trap.
And to get rid of them, it's test and try to get 4 tokens on them.
Mm-hmm. And you also have this to get rid of?
First thing we can deal with that. Let's get it.
And you're using an action, right? You just flipped an action. Okay. Yep, we got the rune effects. Thank you. No, thank you for your rules check too. I do appreciate it.
I would say just ignore it. Go to the next room.
Well, you need the clue cards to win the game.
Oh, that's fair.
I just can't deal with it right now. I could use their help so we can all go through this room at some point. So I'm going to...
You can double back to here.
I know I'm going to exhaust this.
Or
Spending this to move to 1, 2, and go next to this. And as my last action, I will draw a card.
Open the cage?
No, I won't draw a card. I will instead... we don't want blue, right, guys? I'll channel to gain a focus and switch that blue to red. So that we don't have that in there. And now I'm next to the cage. I don't know if that lets me do anything. Probably not.
You can put an enemy in the cage if there's nobody in the cage.
Okay. Can I taunt the enemy that's in the cage?
Sure.
Nanny, nanny, poo, poo.
No, not till the quest phase.
Oh, sorry. During
All
the
right,
quest
who's
phase,
next?
I'm going to nanny. That's
No.
all.
There's no premeditated
That's
taunt.
the round.
Everybody went?
You don't
All right.
premeditate your taunting?
So
right.
the other thing, if no characters are in the room, draw one threat card and discard this card.
Oh, and discard it?
Well, that's
So
awesome.
you
So
draw
now we
one
get...
threat card, so it
Yeah.
replaces.
Okay.
Right, but I'd rather monsters in the
Same thing
room
with mine.
All right. Well, these are gone.
They, for some reason, just go away.
It's like, no, those traps aren't really
Nobody
there.
wants to play with us. We're
Oh,
sad.
trap.
Hey!
Green trap this time.
So where would it go?
Does it
Would it
go,
go
in...
back in that room, or would it go in your room?
That's a good question.
What's it say on the card?
Each character in this room. So because I think, wouldn't it go back near the bookcase again? Because that's where we discarded the...
And I believe
Nearest the active hero. So I think
Ah.
it would go here.
Gotcha.
Next
And I did
to...
just draw the guy in the cage.
You drew the guy in the cage?
I think so.
Nice. All right. What was
See
the...
what happens?
So, place that figure in the cage. When this figure's card is drawn, this figure is spawned adjacent to this feature as close to as many heroes as possible.
That's
Would
the-
you still like to taunt him?
Nanny, nanny, poo, poo, now I get to kill you.
That is pretty good theme. Like, you put him in a cage, and then you ran to the other room. When you came back, he's like, I'm out.
Now it's time to fight. Let's go.
All right, everybody's got to discard a focus or a
Did
supply.
they not attack?
Oh, they attack.
So inflict 5 red.
Oh, inflict, inflict. Hang on. Stone skin on me. Play this card when an enemy within range inflicts. The target character gains 2 armor. Which I had one on here. I don't know. Oh, I
You can also
used it before.
spend that to give yourself an additional armor.
I know. Is that in there? That is in there. Spend that.
But do you need it?
No, but that's bad. Because now he's also going to inflict 4 more.
Well,
What happens when you can't discard a focus or a supply?
you don't.
Okay.
Yeah, at that point, you're out of focus and out of supply.
So now what am I resisting here?
Sounds about right for me. Red.
5 red. And then because you rolled really well.
So 1 and 3 is 4. So I take 1.
Now 4 orange.
Oh, got another red.
4 orange.
From...
It was a blue.
So he attacks you again for
Yeah.
4.
Oh, but this is orange this time?
Yep.
And that armor doesn't stay on me. Stone skin is tokens. Yeah. Dang.
Could be dead.
No, I can't.
I know, but it sounds more exciting.
2. And it was 4?
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a damage to him.
Inflict or
Yeah, he did. No, there's no inflict. All cards are always just deal damage.
did I have a damage token?
With the
Stop
blue!
with the blue!
All right, now the next guy. So technically, this guy should have attacked first.
It didn't matter because
He rolled the blue again, so.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, you did
It
say
goes
left,
left
to
to
right,
right.
and
Yeah.
I got my
reading.
directions wrong.
Oh, you're good. All right, so that guy's attacking
Where
you.
at? I'm at 4. You're at 5.
You have armor.
So he does not have a blue for attacking you. Because he wouldn't have when he
Yes, he
attacked
would
you.
have.
Yeah, and then you
No,
re-roll to
because-
get another blue.
No,
Oh.
but I did armor against the
Oh,
guy
I'll give you
attacking
that.
me.
I'll
So
give you
Mike
that.
wouldn't
All
have
right.
had a blue.
All right,
if he
we'll
didn't in the
save
right
you a little
order.
bit here.
I will resist.
Resistance is futile.
Unless you want to take it and kill the cat.
What's up?
Unless you want to take it and kill the cat.
What time is that? I haven't even asked.
5 o'clock.
Oh, we're still an
I
hour
think that's
before
a
Marvel.
good
We're
idea.
good.
Yep.
We have
We're gonna have
10
to
now.
quick switch or set up as we go. I got the deck ready though, so
Mine too.
I got the
So I'll take 2.
enemy, the villain deck ready too.
Okay, I have 5.
This is fun. I like this.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, even me getting the little rules wrong are just.
I mean, it's
so the
annoying
rules
to
get
us
wrong.
as players, but
So everybody in the room with the trap has to do a resist. 3 orange.
Orange is my dad.
Wait, do you have to do that card if you already did the other one?
It says activate. Each character in the room gains
Right, but
one.
didn't you do the previous card when you activate it? You drew a new card.
Yeah.
I don't think you then have to activate the card you just drew this time.
So then would that mean
Oh,
that guy
then he
wouldn't have
doesn't.
attacked me? Because he was drawn from the trap, which activated. Which I'm perfectly fine with.
Yeah, I think so. That would be my guess.
So we would have to do that.
No, I think he should not have attacked.
I'm still doing the damage to him. Don't get me wrong, because I have to use that.
I was thinking because this was triggering it, but it's not. So I apologize.
All right. So yeah. So what,
Sorry.
Well, that's fine.
Whatever
Send
changed
him
what.
back.
But I don't think that trap should trigger right afterward. I think this says deal damage or draw a new card. Don't then trigger that card.
Gotcha.
Because now it feels like you triggered 2 cards. But I could be wrong.
Okay.
Right now I just got to go with some rules, you know.
All right.
All right, so now it's this. So you've got to resist 3.
3 what?
Brown, he's got 2.
Spend a focus. And get it back.
Does anybody want to discard armor to change an alter die? And do you want to gain an armor token with the orange shield?
Oh, I forgot about that. That's up to you guys. I mean, it seems helpful. We're all pretty hurt, so I would say yes.
Okay.
For you and the cat.
That's the question. I'm not sure if the cat should get one.
I don't see why not. It has
Sure.
life.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have a dash for an armor value. So.
And then Larry, you can pick if you want that card. You want that card on top?
I love that card.
All right. You're good?
So we do one of these.
Oh, thanks.
Nope. Yes, we did.
Each hero must either discard a supply or resist orange 5. Thank you. There's so much. Do all those cards, then this. I did this earlier, right?
Okay, I resisted all of it with basically an exploding dice.
Nice.
And now we get it.
You have 1. So you take 4. Are you
Because
dead?
that was before we got the armor, right?
Oh, yeah. So you'll still have the armor tokens.
Yep. So I take 4 and go to 1 close to death.
There you go.
I have 10 health.
Need another one?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, your turns.
I'm going to kill the frog.
I'm going to kill this frog and then go here and stand by there. That's my plan for this turn. If that messes with you guys
Well,
or not.
if anyone has actual healing. Like,
Well, if you guys let me go first, I could kill this so there's 1 in the pool so you could rest on your turn. Why don't I
that's
do that?
true.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'll go first. So,
Draw
What's
your
he got?
search card so you can get items and supplies.
Yeah, actually,
yeah.
we also have that search.
Yeah, because if you search, you can get supply tokens.
second blast. 1, 2, 3.
I just realized that too.
You might draw a potion, although more likely you'll draw a potion. Than something different.
Epic healing potion.
Right, but I think you already drew one, right?
One of these. 5 damage to that schmo.
Which one?
He's dead because you read that
Yep.
one, right? Schmo dead. Gain a supply.
So, that's this search card? No. That's not.
Nope, just a token.
Alright, so now he has a token. Then I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna shift with this card. Don't roll a blue. Perfect to shift 2, so I'm adjacent to that.
Can you make one of them a diamond? Because my search is better with a diamond.
Okay. I'll use this to turn one of these 2 to diamonds. What do you prefer?
I need the green.
So this is a diamond.
Well, I also need green for heal.
I'll go this. And then my last action.
The minion did damage to me. Should I have another one of these?
Yep.
That's gonna be rough.
You got a tough go.
So do we lose if even one of us dies? Or is this one of those things where you pick up
I
a new
think you
character?
lose if one person dies.
Well, I might have to be greedy with
I'm going
that
to gain
green.
a focus. Do you not need 2 orange in there?
No.
Does that help? Because you both need a green.
Yes.
Right.
So our solo play doesn't help because if I die,
Right.
I lose.
Well, let me go.
Yep. If
So
the
even
game
if-
effect says you lose, or if somebody dies.
So I'm going to do this first. Search.
Oh gosh. You
Nice.
stepped on our microphone.
I did.
No.
I did. Oh, gosh.
Can I search with an enemy next to me?
Yep.
Okay. Where's the dice, Larry?
Sorry.
God, they just blend in.
I don't know how
They
long ago
shouldn't.
it was. Hopefully people could still hear us.
So it's each
So
extra.
it's 5 successes and
No.
2 focus.
It's 3 successes. That
1,
was
2,
not.
3,
Sorry, that
4.
this was not.
Oh, but didn't you explode one?
Yeah, that was one of these.
Oh. So 3 successes
And
and 2
then
focus.
2 focus. And it's searching, so that's 2.
Yep, so you gain 2 supply.
Well, that's huge for healing.
And I'm going to
Can I
exhaust.
search in orange?
Spend this. Oh, it was.
Did you also get a card?
Yeah, for spending this. And then I spent the green and rolled that to heal 1. And then. Yeah. We'll spend 2 supply as my other 2 actions to remove 4 damage.
Nice.
Which only.
So we're down to 1
It's
supply in the
2.
pool.
So that should be 7.
All right, you're getting there.
Wait, weren't you at 9?
Yeah, but he had 2 poison.
Poison.
So he was really at 11 out of 10.
Oh, wow, that poison makes it tough.
Yeah.
Can a reaction be played at any time? Or does it have to be in reaction to something?
I think it has to be in reaction to what it
Gotcha.
says.
Alright, you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my exhaust ability here.
We really needed that.
Move 2 and place a bounty on this guy. And then for my first action, I'll attack with.
Are you going to be
Red.
able to deal with that?
I'll try.
No, I just took my turn.
I'm just saying that's going to deal damage to you.
And because it's a red attack, I'll spend this to add another dice. 2, is that enough to kill him?
No.
Yep.
And I got this.
And you get a supply. You have 2 armor, right?
Did you spend these?
Yeah.
Yes. But it didn't.
Then-
Doesn't look like I did because I had to get through 2 poison first.
I'm gonna move,
No, I shouldn't. I healed.
Didn't you heal 5 total? 1
Yeah.
from
So it should be 3.
and I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to interact green.
So it should be a. 'Cause that's what my exhaust.
And then he
is.
killed this guy?
Where are the progress tokens again?
The yellow. We haven't really used them because we rolled it out right.
That's it for me.
It's got 2 progress on it.
Yeah.
Not quite there. All right, so first thing we'll do is activate that card in front of you. What is
Sure.
this card discarded?
Oh, yep. Sorry.
So what does the trap do?
So I have to resist 3 orange. You 2, I think.
Well, it's everyone. Yeah.
Everyone, yeah.
I'm not gonna die.
I mean, I got it.
You got you got to focus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend this to hopefully not die,
You roll 2 dice. Block 2. So you take 1.
which would just be an armor.
Yep.
Or no.
I think you can use armor for resist. I'm not sure. I didn't think of that. Let's just say you can. I guess in terms of the other armor, it doesn't make sense though, right? But either way. Okay. All right. So we did that. So now each hero must either discard a focus or a supply. There's no blue. And then it's the infamous Croak of Bulks. Each hero must activate the enemy in their threat area that's furthest from them. Each hero unable to activate an enemy this way must draw 1 lurker card.
In threat area.
Is this technically? I mean, it's a trap.
Nope. That's not an enemy.
Darn.
So we all draw lurkers.
Old guy.
Oh, that
Mine's-
guy shouldn't be in there.
Mine looks
He's
like
got
a
16 health.
mine looks
Sorry.
like a ferret wizard.
Ferret wizard. What does he have? It's maybe? Nope.
Oh, is it the other guy next to him?
You playing a different game, Larry?
No, I was just checking on work email and I'll just reset this.
All right, I gotta find this guy with the bow. Here's. Did we find your guy?
Yeah.
This is,
Oh, I got yours right.
I got a highwayman over
so it's
here?
just a normal. Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, without a thing, that means they're lurkers. All right. Well, that was rough. So we did that. So now we do this. So Larry, you got to resist 3 brown.
This is for my cards.
Yeah. And then everybody can gain an armor if you can get rid of that.
I'm going to say hell yes.
Resisted 3.
You got enough?
You got more than 5?
Well, that's right at 5.
All
Would you
right.
say everyone can gain an armor?
Yeah.
Did you
And
roll?
then
I did.
Larry, you
got an orange
can draw a card,
From
Clue.
your deck,
Oh,
and then draw a clue card.
I have a torn map.
so you just need to find this altar.
And that should be it. So yeah, we got to see because we got champions at 6. How far we can get through this?
I'm getting there. We just need to open some more rooms.
I don't know. I got a ferret wizard on my tail.
A ferret?
A ferret wizard. Doesn't it look like a ferret wizard?
Ferret? Or a rat wizard? A wizard. You got a wizard.
All right, somebody should go because we got to keep the game moving. We got about a half hour to finish up.
I'll go. I'm gonna try to kill this highwayman because we don't want him in our way. Let's actually no. I'll attack him with a wind chill.
Dude, wind, chill.
3,
Both of ours
4
look pretty easy to kill.
damage.
Which looks like a
3.
possum to me, actually.
Oh, it does look like a possum.
And you can spend water.
2, 3, 4.
He takes 3 damage.
Takes 3. There are no 3s, Brandt. You're right.
3s are keys. Or even when they flip.
That's what I was looking for.
Let's do it again.
As well. It's gonna basically kill him.
I'm sorry about that.
What did I draw? More trap things.
Hey, I'm dead. So we get another token.
Lurker deck.
per deck.
And then you got a third action.
I'll spend that.
You want to remove the mini?
I'll just spend that. Well, yeah, I'm the most hurt, so I'll spend that to heal. My last action.
I guess you could technically open this door and that one's closed. And then you could run
but
this
then they
way.
Can't. Oh, when you open one, another one closes.
No, these doors are closed. So the enemies will come after you, not after them. You create a dead end.
Right, but see, I wanted to connect to them. I didn't realize that was going to happen.
Ah.
So I'm going to want to come back and catch up to them. Okay, I thought it was one big loop.
What are you saying? You can go through here and then go through here.
Oh.
I'm just saying if you open this door, because they're dying. So if the enemies come out this way, you could just run away from them. Although I guess you have to go get the clue card in the room.
Right.
But you could
Well,
have
I'm
them
gonna do
chase
that.
you, and then they could walk in the door.
Right, I'm going to do that on my turn, my next turn.
You got one more action, right? Or are you done? Did
No,
you
'cause
play
I-
2 cards?
Yeah, and then I used.
Oh, you did.
I rested. So,
All right, who's next?
I was gonna finish up the trap, but if you got some,
Well, you just let me try and hurt them.
okay.
So nature's fury.
Yeah, we need like a healer, like a pure healer.
Yeah, that's that
That's
guy.
what
Every
this is.
turn,
That's
he
what's
just heals
slowing us
one.
down. Is that we're just.
Well, also, if your symbols are different, then you can keep triggering and keep
What is
moving
your
those
die?
alter dice.
I need to kill your guy. So I'm
Because it's like, oh, we got a 3 in 6 chance of our symbols.
Or the 4 damage to him. So I'm going to spend this to deal 1 damage to an enemy within range. So I'll kill him.
Another 2.
1 because it's deal.
Now that I know how this game works, let's see how her better
So he's
cards
got a
are.
5.
They're the same cards, they just add some
he had a
effect,
1.
or they add a +1 when you
Oh,
attack.
fair.
Oh, yeah. So it's -1 armor and +1 damage with the fire.
Yeah.
Spend a fire to attack. So you think I can just keep as long as I have actions?
I don't know.
He's dead.
All right.
We'll gain
He is
Focus.
gone.
focus.
Yeah, that cat is. I don't know what that symbol's saying. Because usually it says exhaust or it says action, doesn't it? If you're going to fight. Oh, I guess this is an action by default, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
No, see, that says action attack. The cat just says spend a fire and attack.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an action.
I think it's when you move the cat. My guess is you exhaust it, move it, and then you can trigger that ability. So I think you can just have the cat fight once when you move it.
Okay. Then we'll just. It's the same stats, so we'll just pretend like I hit him. Which I will hit that guy. So 3. What has he got? 1. Spend it to make it 4, so he'll take 3.
All right.
And that is my. 1 to 2. Yeah, and then 2 swings. So, yep, that's my
Alright.
turn.
These are what are getting us because they're making us draw more cards. So we're
I will
stalled and
finish
moving,
up
you
the
know.
trap.
All right.
Let's see if I've got anything first.
Be nice if they did what Title Blades did and had a nice dice roller.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Trap is gone.
All right, trap. You get a supply. Oop. And then let's keep rolling.
Fly.
So he has 1 health. I don't know if I can do anything to that.
I can move and attack him.
That works.
And then, let's see, because I can use abilities out of there. I don't have anything that matches those.
Rough.
So he just needs...
I can exhaust at any time.
Yep.
We'll do that before.
Oh, just 2.
Not close to that.
2 hits. That should come
Dead.
right.
Yep.
Another
Precise.
supply.
Another supply. All right.
So
That was me.
Is that everybody? All right, so nothing in front of everybody. That's good. And then, so now you have to either discard a focus or a supply. Noxious Presence. Each hero must orange resist 3.
God, these oranges are.
Each hero that suffers damage from this must either discard 1 supply or suffer 1 damage.
Got it. What was the second half?
Discard a supply or suffer a damage if you take any damage.
In addition to the damage?
Yep.
So yeah, I'll spend that to do. How much was it? 4?
3.
Resist 3.
We'll take 2 total. So someone.
Yeah, you're good. You got 2 on you. And you don't have to get rid of the supply, right?
No, because I took damage from it.
You took 1, and then you
Oh,
either get rid of that or
okay.
take a damage. So you were taking 2 in that sense. All right, so we got through that card. There's no... Oh, there is a blue? So you have to either discard a supply or suffer a damage.
This gets rerolled.
Oh, suffer the damage.
Then, Larry, you got to resist 3. And then you can discard an armor token to change one of these to a result. And then you can spend this to all gain an armor if you want to.
I think that's good, right? Keep us going.
You can draw a card,
Because I'm next to the bookshelf.
and that's it. That wasn't too bad.
So these keep testing orange.
Why do those keep gaining armor?
Because I just.
Oh, that's your cat. Got it. I thought that was an
Should
enemy.
Can you use these for that or no?
Yeah.
So it should have been 2 less.
There you go. All right, who's going? I assume we're going in this room now?
Yeah.
I don't know who wants to go in there.
Boom.
All right, got another door. Where are my doors? All right, so this room is going to have a treasure chest.
It's right in front of you.
There's a lot of stuff right in front of me. All right, so there's a treasure chest in here, which you can get search tokens to draw search cards. Swirling mist. Someone or something doesn't want you finding whatever you're after. An arcane shroud hangs heavier and heavier, and now visible mists coalesce around you, trying desperately to sway you from your cause. You know you're on the right path when such resistance is blocking your path. Now it's just a matter of enduring the mystical tricks thrown up against you. Roll all dice in the altar pool. And then you can get a clue card. And then boom, boom, boom.
Thought I got
Little
first.
green
Yeah,
guys
that's why
are
I
rough.
stacked the deck like that.
There you go. All right, what colors? Yellow.
Blue.
Got frogs and swarms on them.
Here's a blue.
I have a green on mine for a raider.
No, that's a yellow, surprisingly
Yellow.
enough.
That's a yellow?
Yeah. That's what I said. But to his
I
point,
think
a
they
bright-
want it to be that because if it was a bright yellow on there, I feel like it would just be weird on the card.
If I go in there for
Yep.
my direction, do we get another enemy?
No.
Okay.
Nope. All right, so Larry, that was your first action.
It's better.
My cat is not dying, Edward.
Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't realize with 3 players you have to open, like even if you find the altar now,
I'm gonna play
you
my
got to get
feet.
enough clues.
Just 2 more. Not terrible.
Test it. Blow up the thing.
I feel like if people were willing to try it, you could just open each room, hope you get the clues, and just run for the door.
But can you trade them once? Well, I guess you can just.
I guess you give them to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. It's like, here, you're across the map, have a clue.
Yeah.
Alright, and then
I mean, I think they're probably doing that so you don't have to do the whole, like, let's meet up and I'll trade it to you. It's just...
what's blue? I'm gonna test blue. This is a feet.
That's
so
amazing
tennis.
art on that card.
It's got some really nice art in this game.
Yeah.
2, so change 2 altar dice. So I'm going to change this to a red. And this to a red. So I'm going to be re-rolling them
Keep
in a
going,
second.
but look at the art on this card.
Now I'm
That
going
is
to take an
gorgeous.
action to Searing Blast.
I love that card.
Does one of those guys have armor? This guy has 1 armor. Who else is in this room? They both have 1 armor. So this guy has 1 armor. So he has no armor for this attack.
Double explodes. 4,
4,
5, 6.
5, 6. I'm just going to do 5. Then I'm going to
Spend the flame.
kill him with a red, which also does damage to him. And kill him with this red, so 2 damage on him. This guy's dead.
It does strike me that they were smart in saying play with 1 or 2 players the first time. I think it'll just speed up your ability to get turns and whatnot. It probably feels like the biggest. Once you know a character, you're like, oh, I love this character, I'll play. Oh, I love this character. Then
I'm
you know
next
your
to that
characters.
diagonally?
Yep.
Okay, so then I will try to attack Schmucko.
Yeah.
My last action. So these guys don't have to worry about fighting him.
You're not within 3, though.
It's
It's
5.
5.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm ranged spellcaster, so it's like stupid.
Stupid good.
Alright, so I have
1,
2
2.
successes, which gives him 1 damage.
You can't kill
I
him,
do
right?
2 more, so
Unless it
doesn't
gets rid of his
kill him.
armor.
Doesn't.
No.
Nothing else I can exhaust, so we'll just put another damage on him for now. And I'll gain those 2 because I need these for resisting and defense and stuff.
All right, who's next?
Do you want to just open doors?
Yeah.
I think you should do it.
One. You're closer.
All right, we open the door and we find the altar. So here's the altar. That's where you need to go. And in this room, you can gain an armor token just being in the room with that one. So there's the altar.
But we still need 2 more clues.
Does the altar get a quest card?
3 more.
I think so.
1, 2, 3. Oh no, sorry. It's got a match. Yes, 2 more. But
If
gotta
they
match those. Yeah.
This gets discarded, so I wonder if we don't draw one of these in that room. But that wouldn't make sense, right? Because of the number that there are. So I guess we will. So I guess this would just get attached here. You can place a search token to draw a search card. So draw a card and place a token.
Search or
Search or search cards?
You place a search token to draw a search card. So I need both. Or Mike gets the search card. I guess it goes there. And then everybody can flip theirs.
Well, that's relevant. I'm going to use it immediately. Can you test for this? Take it back.
Yours is yellow.
That was move. I was 1, 2. Go next to it.
And what did you draw? You drew that card?
I have a swarm.
I guess we're gonna run away.
Okay.
Or it was 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you can't go diagonal through the rooms.
Then I'm gonna test for this. So I pass it, but might as well continue to roll. So I mega pass it.
Just so everybody knows, Mike is rolling right here
Oh, yep.
under the thing.
This is interesting that you need to get.
2.
Yeah.
Guess I will just.
So that's where the length of the game could really just get added, especially if we're all staying together and only doing one.
We're not bad given the questions. They're saying an hour and a half. We're playing at 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I mean, it
it's not
makes
terrible.
sense. It's really just all the questions about your cards, right? Once you know your character, that's where 2 players just decreases those questions. That's why they're saying, get that.
Right, that's my turn.
But I guess you have to say
I'm
it's
just saying
almost
this
4.
could be,
a little
right.
smoother.
well, it just could be longer if it's like.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they're basically every quest so far I've played is like that. You've
I'm
got to put a card
presuming-
on a feature.
7.
So what do we get again if we interact with the altar?
It's interesting. I think
Or
the other ones say you
some
can
of these-
draw
If you're
2
in
from the
front
bottom.
phase, You get an armor token.
Oh,
You can
that's it.
find cards.
I wouldn't
So it lets
bother
you go a
'cause
little
we need,
faster.
We need
Yeah.
at least 2.
Finding what you're looking for.
Oh, right. So there's 2
They do
broken
move fast,
shards.
though.
Should only be 4 cards
Do you want
left.
me to open the other door there and
7.
kill that guy, or should I be coming into here?
I was just
7.
going.
Okay. 4 plus 3 that
Actually,
let
I
you
would
search
kill
for
the
the other
yellow guy
cards.
over
Yeah.
Right.
So 1, 2, 3 to
Yeah,
move.
1, 2 broken shards.
And you can
searches.
discard one at any time. Like, if you get one or the other. But
2, 3. Can I have a door? For
Oh,
here?
yeah.
Run
out of
I will
doors.
exhaust
We'll have to pull a door from another room.
to move up to 2.
Is that all the doors they give you? or
No,
just-
there's more doors. I was thinking we'd need 1 for room. I didn't realize we'd put 2 in 1 room. Which makes sense. I just didn't.
Just setting what bounty I want to put on him.
So I feel like healing is relevant.
So I'm going to attach this bounty to him with that. And I'm going to attack with this.
Your bounty increases your attack rolls?
No,
and
I
then
get,
you get the bounty
I
back
get
in your
stuff.
hand?
That was that.
Oh, you get to draw
specific
cards
bounty.
and stuff like that?
Yeah, this one will allow me to take a look at the threat deck.
This one?
So that's 2.
Oh, wait.
So he gets 1 hit. Alright, that's it.
Alright. Okay, everybody set? So, threat in front of you, so this guy's gonna go. So, he's gonna engage. So, what's his movement? 5?
If
1, 2,
unable,
It shouldn't be the
4,
green. It
5.
should be the yellow.
yeah, that is yellow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, if unable, then he engages
Engage,
again.
and each character within range gains 1 threat token.
1, 2, 3, 4. Or I guess he would stop here with the cat. right?
And
So
we
I don't
both
think the
get it.
cat gains a threat token. I think you just do. All right, and then who's got this guy?
Me.
He's just doing the same thing.
It's the same character.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So Mike gets another threat token. He's just getting poisoned all over. So I put on the wrong card. And then this one. Who's got this one? Is it the same? Oh, this one's going to actually attack you?
Yep. Inflict 5 red.
So I'll take only 2.
Take nothing.
You've got...
Gives you 2
Oh, that's right. I have my shields.
and since it's a
And-
dealt no damage, so you don't take a threat token.
And because there's no blue, he doesn't attack.
And what does the other card do?
It's his
Test
round.
screen.
Oh. Yeah.
So I will choose
Don't bother. 'cause
Yeah.
It does matter.
gain the focus.
So what happens?
You have
Threat
to
token.
discard a threat or a...
What?
You gain a threat token, and then for each threat token, you have to either discard 1 focus or suck for 1 damage.
Got it.
Alright.
So that's a poison that you have to heal. All right, we got through all those cards. All right, so then he's going to be each hero must either discard a focus or a supply. Concealing flatulence, each minion gains 2 armor. Each hero with no minion in threat area draws a lurker. So nobody draws a lurker. I'll things up a little bit. You may just want to ignore these minions at this point, huh?
I don't know if we can.
All right, Larry then. Nobody's in this room, right?
Nope.
Oh, you got to resist 3, Larry.
Yep.
And then the search token goes on this, and you get a search card. I just need an orange search token.
One of these for the treasure chest.
Yep. And then you get to draw another clue card.
Gain 2 supply.
That's it. Then somebody, this is just attached to here, I guess. That seems to even out those number of cards. Go ahead.
Let me just finish him off.
Yeah.
Alright. So
I can
will-
basically run in there and put 2 things on.
So did we want to... Can we
Yeah.
do the get an armor thing?
Yes, you can do that. Everybody can get an armor, sorry.
Because my cat is just going to sit there and not die.
He's gonna attack.
Can we move through enemies too?
Nope.
So they're blocking that door.
Oh, right.
So the question is, would we have moved them?
So he gets
Like they had more
Well, this one
movement?
had no option.
Alright.
He had 5 movement.
Yeah,
You
but
just
he
chose to stop at the...
Stops
gonna
once he's
attack again.
engaged. You think
So I
he would
can-
continue?
Did it say
I
that
could
on
move the
them?
cat, right?
Actually,
and
hold
then
on.
they would engage the cat.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that's where he was this turn. I'm saying next turn,
Damage.
right?
Oh, okay.
And then it's
Or
change
did you
1,
move the
2.
cat last turn?
What do
No,
we
but it
not
takes-
need on here?
Oh, you have to use an action.
Actually, it's
I
only
can
going
change one
cost.
to a purple.
So you're good.
Orange, because there's 2 of them.
I say do it because our time
So then I'm
is
gonna attack again. This
a little shorter too.
What happens when this runs out?
2.
I think we just
1,
reshuffle.
2. He is dead, but I can also. I'm not gonna do that. He's out.
Which one? Oh, this one.
Get us a thing.
I got it.
Supply.
And where's the threat deck?
One
Oh,
left.
just there's one there. Okay.
Oh
well,
no!
It's gonna
When
go.
that runs out, you draw lurker cards instead.
Do you look at it?
Well, it's just I put it on the top or the bottom of the threat deck. So
We get to look at it. So
Ooh.
we know it's coming. It's a Frox Bogmancer.
and then I'll start moving again. Do you want to go to the books?
No, we need to
We need
get
a new
whatever's in
room,
here.
2, 3. That's me.
I'll let Mike go see what he can do. Can you deal with those guys, Mike, or no?
No.
All right, then let me go. Oh, first things first.
I haven't figured out this.
Ooh, here. What's this? So this. 3. 1, 2, 3. Because I want to go into that room and that room to end the game. So we're there with 1 action. Oh, we need some fire, boys. We need some fire.
Is everybody done?
No. I'm going to probably quake twice. Let's quake once. I want to keep the orange.
So it is nice that it's 1 for 1.
Yeah.
Like, I assume that's one of these miniatures, and I just missed one that was a roaming. So you kind of know when you're going through.
I think we got the lurker one. You probably took the colored base off.
Right.
All right, 3 damage
So this is the
to
shaman.
each guy in this room.
Do you ignore armor?
Nope.
Then it's nothing.
It gets rid of the tokens, but then I can move them 2 spaces each.
If you want to put them closer, I can just start hitting them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not effective, but it's okay.
And then I'm just going to quake him again.
I probably should.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Okay.
See you next time.
Matt's
No problem. Thank
leaving.
you.
Bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
Bye-bye.
I'll play your character. Thank you for joining us.
You got it.
What'll
Sorry I
kill
ran
them?
a little late.
6 damage will kill him?
Yes.
Yep, 6 damage to both dead.
So we get 2.
And that's it for me, unfortunately, but now you're in a good position to...
Do you have an initial impression?
I like it.
Nice. Thank you.
Is 5 the max for
He
these?
said he likes it. What?
Is that 5 max too? or-
Nope. I think the only thing is the focus tokens are the only max. I'll switch over there, but I think I have to run this first, right?
Well, I have to go. I might
Oh,
just.
great.
I might just spend the turn healing. Because I'm.
I mean, we do need to open that other room to get another...
Yeah, but I'm saying we're in a pretty good spot to do that next turn.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to run into the altar next turn and do
Why
that.
not wait?
Well, I want to get these 2 in. You know what I mean? Because each one's an action. I'm not going to be able to do it all at once, so I might as well get started.
Yeah, it is weird, right? It would be nice if there was another way to do that than opening a room, but that's kind of the system. Because like if you could just stand next to one of these, you just stand there till you.
Right,
do
but like
whatever
even
it
if
is.
everyone had 1 card in their deck or 2
Yeah.
cards in their deck that let them do something like that.
Yeah.
Because all it is, I mean, in my opinion, it's a time sink with multiple players. To
Except
try
now
to
we're
go
going to start
get.
drawing lurkers, right?
Yes.
Because presumably you're gonna open that door and kill whatever's in there, right?
I mean, we're in good shape right now.
I spent the turn healing.
All right, fully healed. So now we just got to do it. All right, so nobody's got anything in front of them?
Nope.
Perfect.
Oh, he did not do this. Activate test 3 green.
Could he just do that instead of moving 3
Moving,
spaces? Or should we just let it
Yeah,
happen?
that would have been better. There's no reason.
So I would have spent. Where's the dice? Larry.
What would you have done?
I'm saying spend one of these. Cause
Well, you don't have to spend it. All you have to do is get rid of a focus to get rid of that card.
Yeah, let's just get rid of a focus.
Just get rid of a focus. It doesn't change anything else. There's
oh,
no
I did
dice,
mine
there's no-
wrong then. Whoops. That's fine.
All right,
Yeah,
so
those
get
are
rid of that
wicked
card.
easy to deal with.
All right,
That's why I like
tested.
them.
so
Oh, yeah.
nothing here. So then everybody has to get rid of a focus or discard a supply. So I will discard a supply up there.
What if we can't?
There's no supply left.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
And then this is, we have to suffer a damage. Hero with the fewest cards in their threat area, so that's everybody. So somebody has to resist green 4, and everybody else has to resist blue 3.
I did green 4 last time. I prefer to do blue 3.
I have 3 blue, so I'm pretty good at that.
All right, I'll do the green. Although I have the most damage.
That's true.
1,
Do
2.
the blue. I'll do the green because
Okay.
no, because I'm fully healed.
Yeah, no worries. Take 1 damage.
Shows. I've broken 2 of these fellas.
You've got to resist 3 brown. We can get rid of that to get an armor token each.
Give me at what point?
Also, this gets re-rolled. And then are we adjacent to any of these? Not really. Oh, you're going to move them over here.
Well, I mean, watching
Okay.
you run back and forth is kind of silly.
Okay. That's fine.
I think that's your discard pile, and I think this is your hand.
Yep.
That's what you kept checking.
All right.
What do I have to do? 3? Boom, boom, boom. 2, 3.
And we're good. There are odds that when you go in here, you draw the last clue.
So
there's
it's
that.
our go? Why don't I
Yep.
just go?
Good.
Could we don't have an armor. I'm gonna,
You should have gotten an armor. Because we did do that.
okay, I'm gonna use this and this.
I wonder if there's a max
Roll
for these.
that. I put this on green and then I'm gonna spend it. Move 2. I move 3, 1, 2, 3. Next to the altar for 1 action. My other 2 actions would be to interact and put 2 tokens on the altar.
Okay, you got the... Well, I guess these are quest tokens. We're good.
Do you want to just hold off and see if you get the last one, or do you want me to open the door?
I mean, the odds of it being the last one is
Is it an
rare.
action to put them on there?
I assume so.
Okay.
It says you may discard this, and I assume that's interact.
I don't actually think it is.
Oh, so I might still have 2 actions.
I think so. I don't see anything that says interact, right?
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'll just, do you guys want anything different in there? Because I'm going to gain 2 focus
Well, we
and
want
change
these
2.
gone.
So put those to any symbol you want.
Do you need anything?
By the way, is that, yeah.
Nope,
What is
I'm
it?
good.
Channel, gain 1 focus and change, yeah. So I'm good.
Do you want me to open the door, or do you want to go open the door first?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, why don't you go, and then I can see where things
1,
are.
2. So we need a green card.
Sorry. This is going here. I'm going to have to pull a door, so I don't have to go get one from this spot. Yeah, exactly. Are they gone? They moved.
I moved them for you.
No, it makes sense. The Blessed Fountain, which is an amazing mini, if we don't mind.
I thought it was a cool mini.
No, it's not. All right, and then our quest card here, Potential Ambush. Something isn't right. The feeling of being watched increases with every step, and with every turn comes more and more dark corners. Too many places for an ambush, but not enough reasons to turn around now. The search must continue. After drawing threat cards, each hero must test green 3. Everyone who fails activates their drawn threat. And this one allows you to roll an altar die. So, is there no more? There's one more threat. So I imagine you open the room. And then resist green 3.
I got a Moonchild.
I do.
Is that a Moonchild? No, but it looks very similar.
Oh, wait. I thought I had here.
Is that a Moonchild? Yep.
What do you have?
I have a rat with a knife. A knife rat.
Is this it? Nope, that's a crossbow.
What about that little dude next to you, Mike? No, the other little dude next to you.
Definitely looks like a knife.
All right, you call that a knife? It almost looks like a hobbit, though, but we're going to go with
That's
it.
not a knife.
Doesn't it?
That's no knife.
This is a knife.
We're going to go with it, even though I don't think it is it. So this one will go here.
Put mine where she goes.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
All right, and then we got to resist green 3.
I succeeded by rolling off camera so I could cheat.
Perfect. 1, 2, and I'll spend this 3 because I don't want to activate mine. Spend 2.
I do not resist green
Yeah,
3.
So you're going to activate yours?
Well, you could spend 2 focus.
I can't. I only rolled 2, so.
Oh, okay. It looked like you rolled 3 there, yeah. So this one will engage you and then inflict 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to resist green 5 now, or inflict green 5.
First thing I'm going to do is Stone Skin to give me 2 tokens. And then spend that orange. Mike, roll that orange for me to give me another armor.
Oh, thank you, Larry. Sorry that I missed you going. We're trying to finish up. We do Marvel Champions
So what's he
on
doing?
Thursdays as well. So.
Brant, what do I do?
Inflict
5.
5. So everyone you block, you don't take damage, and then
I'm
you'll use your
blocking 4 here. 2 there. Plus 3 here.
Yeah, and you gain
And
a
I'll get my
focus.
5th focus. Phew. Okay. Stone Skin
Well,
to the
does
rest
rest
of
he,
your turn.
does he not spend that?
I don't know why, but oh yeah. Each hero then may discard 1 armor token or suffer a damage. That's weird because it's the same thing.
It's just yeah.
Like,
And then the rest of my turn, well, I had an extra movement to get me there. Do I have anything? I guess I'm going to do this. Test 3 blue. Can I have another? I pass and get a focus. So it places him rare. And then, where the hell? Where did it go?
Well, if we get 2 cards, we get a better shot at getting it now.
And then Loxley may attack.
Then you just leave that guy in the dust, right?
yeah, I mean, and then I could just move. I can't do any attacking though. So
4
I could kill
damage.
this guy and get a supply token, but I should probably just.
Yeah, but we need to get to here after we do it, right? So
Right.
we're better off just running.
And
I
I'll
don't
move
know.
him and
Get into
attack.
the room with Mike. Hopefully within the 2 draws we get
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I can get into here and then I could open this room if I needed
He's
to.
dead. That is my turn.
So you don't need any help in there, right?
No.
So I just go 1, 2, 3.
Okay, now that the game's
Do I
almost over.
go to this?
Help this.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just go in there.
I won't open it yet because we're going to get more
Well, this
cards.
is the room.
Oh, so you don't have to get
Yeah.
any threats? All right.
The original room, sorry.
Awesome.
So I think I just do that and keep it simple, right?
Yeah. Can you wait here and change one of those and draw a card? Or gain a focus? Make one of those green, red.
Yep, I'll just wait there instead, and then I could do whatever this thing is. Yeah, do it. Change whatever to whatever you want.
So that way I can do some stuff before
So this
my
one
turn
here.
starts.
All right, nothing in front of us. Oh yeah, I got this guy, and you got that one. So that one's attacking you for 5.
Where's the dice, Mike? Oh, extra one, 'cause it's a green, right? 2 explosions. Nice. No damage. And it doesn't have purple, so it can't do its ability, so we're good.
Same. Yep. Okay, so now here, each hero. How do we not go through this yet? You either have to discard a focus or a supply. So I've got a focus.
And focus.
And then, Larry, you can gain an armor token.
Awesome.
And then I can place a search token to gain a consumable. Can I have like the healing consumable?
I believe I forgot to draw.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Is there a healing potion in
Yeah.
there? Sorry.
Just say consumables, just weird.
Well, yes.
I was expecting
That's what
that
the
to
card said. So I was like, just look for the consumable. It says healing. Trap. You guys are all adjacent to these. So you guys can each draw clue cards. And you can also roll an alter die. That's a terrible thing compared to like getting cards.
There we go. You can have this one too, just in case, but that's Kate. Soon.
We gotta get out, right? And
Well-
did you have one? Did you have to resist or get rid of a focus?
It's actually a benefit to me to have these because I'm making out on the deal.
You guys want me to kill this guy or get out?
Well, let's see. If I go first,
Yep.
um,
Put the third token there.
but the third token there doesn't cost an action. How far can I get? I can move 9 plus 2. I can move 11.
You can get to there.
Move me there. And that spends 1 of these. Taps this. Okay. We have to actually get on the stairs.
You can move 9, right? So you're out.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So you don't even want to
7,
go
8,
through this
9.
door?
No.
Sorry.
Well, do we have to be on or adjacent?
Whatever. I mean, you're there, right?
Well, I mean, if we have to be on it, we might as well just take a turn killing that guy, right?
Well, I can kill him.
All right.
You get on the stairs. I assume your cat doesn't have to get out. I guess I'll kill this guy because then I get to do something with his character. So I've got this card that says I can attack, then move to, then attack with my other weapon. So I'll attack red. It's 2 dice. And I deal 2 damage. This guy has 2 armor, huh? So then I can deal a damage to an enemy and change this to this symbol. So he takes 1. And then I can attack with my offhand weapon, which is green. And I do nothing, but I gain a focus. And then I guess I can't kill him. And then I deal a damage with my weapon. So then, do we have no supplies?
Nope.
No supplies.
Silly, sorry. Wasting time. So I'll try this one again, I guess, although these are exhausted now. All right, forget it. You're on your own, Larry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm out. All right, end of the turn. So this guy, these ones are running after you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, oh, she's only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going 6. So he's going to attack you for, I rolled this one, so that one might be gone. He's going to attack you for 5 green.
What symbol does he need? It's not up there.
Nope.
Okay. 5 green.
Yep.
I have one of these.
Oh, I'll heal you for 3 before my turn's up as I run by.
So 3, so I take 2, but I have 1 armor, so I take 1 damage. Anything else happen?
You don't have any clue cards left. If there's, each hero must draw a threat card, so you draw a lurker, but it doesn't matter. And then this guy draws his card. You have to resist 3 orange and suffer an additional damage. I think you'll live, right?
2, so I suffer 1, and then another 1. So
And you're out.
5.
Awesome. We may have fudged the... I mean, we didn't, but we just...
That's cool.
We're going quick.
It's definitely different. I like the feel of it. I just think...
With more players, it would be good to have a way to get...
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting
like, if
to
you only
me
needed
that,
2 tokens...
Right, like, the thing is, you need... If in a 4-player game, you need 4 tokens on that, that means you need 8 cards. So at a minimum, you need to open 8 rooms.
9 rooms, because you need... Oh, yeah, if there's one on the altar, which I don't even know if there is, but there was 1 card left, so it only makes sense
Right.
at the altar. But it says that you discard, so definitely some things there. But, yeah, that's the game. I'm going to go back up to this.
Yeah, but there
here.
was 1 extra pair, so you might not have put one at the altar.
Right, well, there was 1 extra pair, and then... But in a 4-player game, there wouldn't be. There'd be exactly enough, and then 3 cards that let you resist, to discard, to look at the bottom 2 cards of the deck, choose 1, and shuffle the other back.
Yeah, that's where we might... Who knows if we would or not. I mean, I got to trust them that they got that design, and we
Yeah.
might have missed something, right, in trying to do that. So, yeah, so, I mean, the big thing there is that they tell you the first time you play with 1 or 2 players, and I think that's pretty smart. Like, just for the time's sake of the game and all those kind of things.
It still wasn't bad, though. I think we had a pretty good understanding of what was going on.
Nice. Oh, thank you for the congratulations. So I think we're just we're going to be done here because we're going to switch over to Marvel Champions. So we're going to kind of make a quick exit. But I really enjoyed it. I like the game a lot. That's my 5th play. I'm going to count that as a play in terms of all that.
Yeah, I mean, production quality is excellent. Replayability seems phenomenal, right? I mean, you have different monsters that you're going to deal with, different quests. So is not every quest go to the altar and put something on it?
Right.
All right, so then this isn't always what we're doing.
No, that's not always what you're doing.
Oh, okay. That's just
Although
happens
it's
to be what
usually
this is.
tied to the rooms. Like the rival cards say, put 7 lurker cards over there, and when you search a feature, draw a lurker card, and you're trying to find your rivals. So you're generally trying to find something in a deck. But that one was a little more that we had to go to 2 to get the quest. So it just felt like it would have been fine for us to get 4 of those and get this. Although we were winning handily, it's just the amount of time to do it, right?
Right.
Is that piece. And it's also a first play, so it's easy to say, oh, we had to read all these rules, we had to go
Add
through all
game,
this.
alter
There's a lot here,
quests.
so. Larry's putting it in his app, so there's that.
Gotta do that.
Mike, what'd you think?
I liked it a lot.
Nice. Yeah, no, it was really good. More replayability, more characters. There's a character designed by Isaac Childress and like a threat deck designed by Isaac Childress. That's kind of lycanthrope. The hero can actually flip forms to a werewolf and back, so that's kind of cool. Isaac Childress made Gloomhaven, for people who might not know. It's like the #1 game on Board Game Geek. But that's going to be that for us here at the portal. Check out in just a couple minutes. We'll be on with Marvel Champions. We got to clean this up and set up, so we might be slightly delayed. But until next time, I'm the Brandt.
I'm Larry.
And I'm Mike.
And Matt was with us before.
On behalf of Matt, you can check out Matt's channel. He's on with his wife on the Literary Gamers, so you can like and subscribe. His wife is Jen, the board game librarian. So thank you very much, everybody. We hope you step into the portal. Thanks for watching.